Good afternoon. Ripon College and the Midwest Conference welcome you to Midwest Conference Football on MWC TV and the Ripon Channel. For more information on how you can watch Midwest Conference action live on your computer, log on to www.midwestconference.org and click on the left-hand side of the screen. Tonight's MWC TV broadcast is being brought to you by Ripon College, Augsburg University, sorry. Starting lineups coming on now.
And I want to turn around and welcome everybody to Midwest Conference TV and the Ripon Channel. I'm Howard Hansen along with Casey Hansen. And today we have a special opportunity as we're going to be playing a partially night game, Casey.
Yeah.
Hasn't happened here in Ripon for a long time.
20 years the program said. I was just reading, 20 years since they played a full-on night game. It was 2015 where it got put. It was an afternoon game and got pushed back to a 4 o'clock start.
And the reason was?
All the weather.
Snow.
Yeah.
We got snowed, and that was against Cornell.
That it was.
And it was a championship game, and it got pushed back. So a lot of excitement because this is going to be a night game, a partial night game, but a lot of activity going on here on the campus of Ripon College today. We had volleyball tournament going on earlier where Ripon took second. University of Wisconsin lacrosse took first.
Yep.
They went undefeated. There was tennis today, and they won 8-1 against Marion. And soccer's just getting ready to get started, so a lot of people in town, a lot of activity. And this is the second meeting between these two teams, and Augsburg leads that series 2-0, so the Red Hawks looking to kind of avenge that and get things going, and they may have a good opportunity as they are instituting a new offense, Casey.
That they are.
A new defense.
Yep.
And they're going to spread things out a little bit more, so we're pretty excited to catch a lot of that.
Well, we did get to see a little bit of it last season because Ripon did have
last
those
spring?
last spring. With the 2 COVID games
Yep.
that Ripon did get to play. So we did get to see their new offense and their new defense a little bit. But now having all this extra time to work on this, I'm really interested to see what has happened because I haven't seen the college practice on the field down here for a couple weeks now. They've been coming super early in the morning before anybody gets up. So we don't, as locals here, don't get to come down and see them in the evening.
It's like that double super secret probation from Animal House.
I was giving Coach Cole some garbage about it the other day, and he's like, well, it is what it is.
Well, exactly, a little bit of information here. Augsburg is from Minneapolis.
That they are.
It's about a 4.5-hour, 5-hour bus trip down here for them. They have an enrollment of 3,015, which is about 2.5 size bigger than Ripon.
Yep.
This is right around that 800 to 850 mark. They do play in the Minnesota Intercollegiate Athletic Conference, so definitely it's become a good non-conference game for Ripon, as used to play a lot with McAllister.
Yeah.
Now McAllister's gone back to their original conference. And, it'll be interesting.
This is their second meeting, so this will be their third now. They've met twice already, and yes, the Ripon has not done well against them, but
hey, it is what it is, and like I say, it's going to be a whole new season. We're very excited, looking forward to this. The Red Hawks are being led by Coach Ron Ernst, and Ron is in his 31st year.
Yeah.
And that really dates me because I remember when he moved to town.
I do too.
He is looking for good victory to get the season off.
Well, and if they do win today, that puts Ron at 179. Because right now he's at 178 wins for his career here at Ripon College, which is a lot of wins.
It is. When you're only playing, anywhere from 8 to 10
Yep.
a year, that does make a difference. And this year they're going back to the traditional one conference division.
Yes.
There's no North, no South, with St. Norbert leading the conference, and then McAllister going back to their conference. You get to play everybody. And in my opinion, being a little old school, that's the way it should be. You should play everybody in your conference to determine a conference champion.
Yes.
So that's a very exciting thing to see. Talking to a lot of the players. Some of them, have never gone down to Monmouth to play Monmouth down there.
Oh man, it's such a nice facility down there.
There's teams that they have not played because they were in the Southern Conference
yeah.
and you didn't get that crossover. So definitely a big difference there. So we're going to turn around and take a 2-minute break here for the national anthem, and we'll be back for Ripon Red Hawk football after that.
The Ripon College Rally Band under the direction of Assistant Professor of Music, Dr. Tailgating.
Live pep band back.
Yeah.
We lost it for a few years just because of lack of interest from the students in that.
Yeah.
But the music department has really re-emphasized that, and it's good to have that back because that really adds that charge to the crowd. And
well, it does, and just looking out here today, compared to the missing season, you know, I am so glad to see there's so many fans out here today and students, you know, getting out to enjoy the nice holiday game weekend.
Oh, exactly. You know, we weren't planning on going anywhere anyway, so it's a great way to spend a holiday. Game time conditions is 66 degrees. Says partly cloudy, but I'm looking around here.
I don't see.
You know,
I see
a wisp here or there of a
Yeah.
cloud. So very fortunate to have that the rain and drizzle go through earlier today and give us some great weather here to play. One thing I want to say about Inglesfield here is we do have new turf. It was installed 2 years ago, but nobody played on it except for a few spring games by the college and by the high school. So it's practically brand new turf here, and the players like it. It's got a good feel to it. They're able to make
nice
cuts.
and spongy. If you've never walked on a turf field, this new turf field has that new concussion pad
Right.
under it,
That was one
which
thing we put in it.
Yeah, which makes it really nice and springy. So.
Turn around and getting ready here is the flip was done and meeting of the captains at midfield, and you can hear the crowd out there as they're excited for football. I tell you, the 2 games we had this spring, crowds are very minimal, to be honest. Nobody really wanted to come out, but
Yeah.
the stands here on the Red Hawk side is packed, and a good crew from Augsburg drove down from the cities. And
It's a good place to drive to for a holiday weekend, you know, a little old town of Ripon, you know.
exactly, a lot to do here. Very fortunate to have some of the families from Augsburg stopping in my store this morning, and got a chance to chat with them, and they're just excited as we are to have football here.
Well, exactly, you know, and we started high school football a couple weeks ago,
Yeah.
so we kind of got a little bit of a fix, but I have really been jonesing for some college football.
To me, there's nothing better than college football, and you know, you can say all you want about D1, you know, where all the big boys go. To me, these are the guys that want to really play. They're here. They're student athletes, and football is something that they crave, and that's why they choose to go to these D3 schools, and so they can continue to do both at a high level.
Getting ready to kick off here for the Augies is number 95, Durham Welch.
Back deep for the Red Hawks. Looks like number 19 has returned in. But it's a short kick taken at the 20 by number 4. Works around. Nice balance there. Gets a good cut. He'll get up to about the 35-yard line.
Buthen just did a nice job there of sidestepping.
Yeah, Buthen what I was impressed with is as he was going down, he managed to get his hand down
and get an extra step or two.
The tackler turned around and released him, so he was able to get an extra 5 yards on that. So Redhawks coming out in their new offense. They have twins to the top, single receiver to the near side, single back.
Madigan in the quarterback position for the Redhawks.
Flips it out, and incomplete pass out there. Looking to, I'm going to say one thing, I'm only going to say it once, is the receiver's looking right into that low-setting sun now.
To the west,
To the west, and it's very blinding.
Yes. Well, Bouthen had the chance there. He had it in his hands, but like you said, you know, this sun right now, this time of the day, is one of the worst spots to look.
So Madigan 0 for 1 through the air. And we're used to seeing Cormac doing a lot of running, but nothing there at all. As Ramage just hit a wall there.
Well, he's new. He's a freshman this year, so it'll be interesting to see how much they use him.
Now, if you look out, you can see Ramage blinding his eyes, holding, so he can see the signals coming from the sideline. It is very difficult to see.
That it is.
Cormac calling out the signs. Now they're going to turn and look. New offensive coordinator for the Redhawks, as a new offense has been instituted. Now Cormac drops back. And we got movement.
Yes, we did.
For both teams, this is their first contest. They've been beating each other up in practice.
That they have.
And you get to where you know the moves and the shakes and all that of the people you're lining up across from. Now you're coming against somebody totally different, and it's going to take a few plays to get that sink in.
Oh, and that's true. You know, I mean, like you said, repetitions against yourself and your teammates is no substitution for the actual thing.
At the motion. Lines up with 3 receivers to the near side. Throws back under the coverage. Nice cut. And he'll pick up a good 6-7 yards there.
Well, that makes Sayo with that. You know, it was very nice. And I was reading about this, how they were going to run more of the triples on the out, which allows a receiver to stay behind while the other 2 fly out and draw all the attention.
Well, not just that, but they're also setting up blocking.
That they are.
So on the punt for the Redhawks will be Chase Fink, number 23. His first punt.
Back to receive is number 36, it looks like.
That's what it looks like. That would be Sydney Royalty. Nice spiral punt. And Royalty bails away as that sun was a factor for him. And it'll roll out right around the 16-yard line is where they're going to mark it. So that's where the Aggies will take their first possession here. 12:46 to go here in the first quarter.
It'll be interesting to see. I was trying to pay attention in warm-ups of how the Aggies were going to run their offense, and you know they were real secretive about it. They weren't showing very much, you know, mostly doing some passing, some half running, but no actual coming up to the line kind of indication stuff.
Well, you don't want to tip your hand. You're on the road.
Exactly. Quarterbacking for the Aggies is number 8.
Cade Sheehan is the quarterback. He gets it, hands it off. There's a draw, big hole. Still going. And number 28, the ball carrier there, and that is Isaiah Thompson.
Nice job by him of pushing through the line.
He picks up 8 yards on that play. They show twins to the near side. They worked once, do it again. Draw to the opposite side. Redhawks, nice job of bouncing on that. And gain about a yard on that play.
Well, you saw Clay Richard from the Redhawks there just grabbing them legs and wrapping it up.
Doing all you can there to prevent it, because this is a big play here both ways. It'll be 3rd and a yard. Looking downfield, there's a crossing pattern. Nice job of sitting in the middle there is
Number 82.
and
Pass complete to number 82.
Michael Imes.
big tight end there.
Yeah, 6'5", 235. That's a big boy.
Yeah, he's out of Northfield, Minnesota. And he gets the first down for the Augies. There's that draw up the middle. Redhawks all over that one. That'll pick up about a yard.
Dylan Smith with the tackle there. Freshman from Tucson, Arizona.
So dropping back into the shotgun again. Twins left, single receiver up top. Looking down. Nice job of setting out. Did he catch it down there? Kind of hard to tell. They're going to say it's a catch.
Yeah, that's Ferguson down there with the nice catch.
Did a nice job of going down for it. And they're going to be in a hurry as it's 3rd and 2. Ferguson has to go all the way across to the other side to set. They get the sign.
Last minute changes there.
You got to look at that A or B gap run here.
Yep.
Nope, look at the pass.
There's Smith again,
Down he
just
goes.
chasing him down. And you see how jacked he is out there.
Dalen Smith, Tucson, Arizona. Turn around and big play there. Makes it 4th and 14. So it'll bring in a punting situation. The Red Hawk defense stepping up. Yeah, he was just not going to be denied.
Oh no, he came right around that and you saw him just flash that. And
Great first step.
yeah, I'm watching my replay here and he just came right through that liner around that corner. You got McSayo out there to receive the punt.
Very slow getting that
It
off.
was in a very nice punt.
Fair catch called to be right around the 29-yard line is where the Red Hawks will take over for their second possession here.
Oh, Rodriguez there with almost a
First down and 10 for the
50-yard
Red Hawks.
punt. It was perfect spiral almost.
He had no pressure, so
Yeah.
he could have taken
Well,
all day.
Well, he had plenty of time. He saw the
There was no rush.
Yeah, there was really no rush. You saw him slightly sliding in there, but so Ripon will take over at their own 29.
A little bit of motion coming back. Straight handoff going off the left side there. Beautiful job of jumping the line. He's got some distance. He's down to the 35, knocked out about right around the 31-yard line, maybe 32 market.
I don't know, but Schneider just got through that line and turned on them afterburners.
Yeah, once he went airborne and leaped the massive bodies down there, he did a phenomenal job.
Or sorry,
That was Rampage.
Ramage. They have 2 listed.
Cormac just overthrows that one.
Maryland's pass incomplete. Number 10, Mason Fuller.
So it'll turn around and bring up 2nd and 10. Ball is sitting on the 31-yard line for the Red Hawks. A wide open receiver out there and just sailed it over.
Yeah, just couldn't connect.
Cormac looking, hands it off, and just runs into a pile of bodies there and nowhere to go.
Yeah,
as
Ramage just, like you said, no place to go. There was a wall of white there.
So it'll bring up 3rd and 10. Twins left, Twins right for the Red Hawks. They stop, they look over. Just trying to get an idea of what the defense is showing.
We got the play set, Madigan.
Dropping back, got the bull rush coming, got to get rid of it. He's going to pull it down and run it himself. Got the first down as he's down to the 20. gets down to about the 17-yard line.
Well, you and me both know because he runs. We've watched Cormac because he played for Laconia, which is 6 miles away from here through high school. And last year, here's a little tidbit: the game they played here, 299 rushing yards for Cormac.
Well,
their
offense back then was basically a veer run offense, and he's not afraid to pull it down and go. So he gets the first down for the Redhawks. Ball is on the 16-yard line is where they mark that. Straight handoff. Pounding up the middle. He's into the end zone for the touchdown. 16-yard touchdown run for Connor Ramage. And the Redhawks are on the board at the 7:48 mark here in the first. Now let's give credit where credit's due on that. That right side of that offensive line opened that hole up for him to blow through.
Well, like we were talking in the beginning, or earlier before we were on air and whatnot, their offensive line has 3 guys over 6'5" and over 270 pounds.
That's some beef to run behind. Eric Flores in. Kick is up and off the upright as he goes off the right upright and misses that attempt there. But the Redhawks are on the board with the first score of the ball game, and they lead 6-0.
Yeah, that was a phenomenal drive, and you got to give it to Cormac. He came out right out the gate and commanded this. You know, pass, run, pass. You know, and then a big run here to end it off by Ramage.
Other action going on here with Midwest Conference teams today is Grinnell is at Rockford. University of Chicago is playing Washington University. Knox is hosting Westermere. And Finlandia, who we're familiar with, is up at Lawrence. And Lake Forest is at Wisconsin Lutheran. So a lot of ball going on. There were some games that were 1 o'clock starts, some are 3, and we've got a couple that are 6 o'clock starts. So it's nice to see them spreading it around so family and friends can travel to catch some football on this Labor Day weekend.
Yeah, it's beautiful. I was really expecting it to be cold. It's been gloomy all day, and this has just turned out to be a perfect night for football.
Yeah, it's a beauty. We'll see. The wind is pretty decent blowing out there.
Back for the Aggies.
Going to be taken by number 48 at about the 10. Gets a shot up the middle. Still on his feet. Finally brought down.
Todd Noon, a freshman out of Kalamazoo, Michigan.
40. Yeah, he did a really nice job there.
Yeah, it was a textbook basket catch for that. He did everything that you'd want to see, you know, a kickoff receiver do.
So the Aggies will have their second possession here with good field position as they will start on the 30-yard line.
Sheehan.
Little swing pass out there. Redhawks all over that, but a nice drive forward. He's going to pick up about 4 yards on that.
Thompson, nice job. He's not afraid to initiate a hit. You know, the several times he's carried it now, he has lowered his shoulder to take the hit.
He's built like a running back. Let's just face it, you know.
Well, 5'7", 165, so.
Right. Very low to the ground gravity-wise, and you look at his legs, most of that is legs. Here's the ball through the air, wide open.
Number 11. It's a catch. Yep, Dominic Smith, the sophomore, White Bear Lake.
Yeah, Minnesota. Yeah, he beat his defender, no problem at all on that. And give Sheehan credit, he just laid it right in there where nobody else was going to get it.
Well, when you're 5 inches taller than your defender, it helps a big difference.
The only thing you can do there is try to check up. And good job there by the Redhawks. It'll be a loss of a yard.
And 95. 45 with the tackle there. That's well.
Redhawks swarming on that tackle. 6:34 to go here in the first quarter. Redhawks leading 6-0. Glad to have you along on Midwest Conference TV and the Ripon channel. I'm Howard Hanson along with Casey Hanson bringing this broadcast to you. So 2nd and 11. Here's the pitch out. Thompson's going around that right side, and a couple of tackles missed, but he'll pick up about 3 yards on that.
That's actually Okoli.
Oh, it was 29 there.
29, yep.
Didn't see him switch there.
Yeah, I didn't either. I didn't catch it until I just looked at the TV screen to see that little part was missing.
Prince Okoli, he's a sophomore out of Friedley, Minnesota. Roll out, nobody there, no pressure. They finally throw it, and that's incomplete.
Yeah, number 82.
Big tight end there. Did a nice job of finding a open spot there and buying a little more time. So it brings up 4th and 8. And they're right in that in-between land. You might as well go for it. It's a little too far to try for a field goal and not far enough for a punt. So we have trips to the high side, single receiver to the near side. Got to get some pressure on him. There's the pressure. And he just did anything he could to get rid of it.
Well, you had number 45
in the vicinity.
Well, Rule and also number 94, Murphy. Both they each got their hands on him multiple times, but he was like a greased pig, you know, you just couldn't hold on to him.
Right, exactly, and he was smart enough to find a receiver close by and just dump it at the carpet. Very heads-up play by the quarterback there, Sheehan. So, Redhawks here with their 3rd possession of the quarter.
5:39 left in the first quarter here. Redhawks lead 6-0. Sheehan calling it out. No, sorry, Madigan calling it out.
Madigan calling it out here. Cormac kept it. We had a change there. Yeah.
That was Zibbert, the sophomore from Las Vegas.
Zybert.
Yeah, Zybert. Sorry.
And they've been working both of these quarterbacks during practice the last several weeks, trying to give them each a little bit. The thing with Zibbert is he's a lefty.
Yeah, and I love seeing Ziebert do that.
And he's got a little stronger arm than Cormac does. Here he's rolling out a natural way for a lefty, looking downfield.
And there comes the flag late.
He was defending, but he wasn't looking back to play the ball. So that's where it comes out.
A little too late with the look back on that. So that ball was intended for, I do believe that was Ehrlich. Or Ulrich, sorry.
Ulrich was the intended receiver there for the Redhawks. So the Zebras will get together and talk this one over of exactly where the infraction was.
Yeah, they have it down right now at the 49.
Right, of Osberg. So the crowd likes that one. And while the officials are getting things settled, some of the Redhawks come over to their offensive coordinator and have a chat. So they will mark it down at the 49. And it'll be first down for the Redhawks. And here we go. Fake the handoff, looking down. Oh, gotta run, gotta scramble. He's got some legs too.
Wide open
nice space there. He'll take it down to about the 37-yard line.
Yeah, about that. Yeah, Emmett Johnson just, you know, he stayed right on him. He zoned in, locked in on those hips, and just took down Zebra.
But enough there for another Red Hawk first down. He's going to keep that one. He's got a receiver open across in the middle. A nice job out there on the reception. Once again, number 10 out there for the Redhawks. Ulrich on a nice crossing pattern.
Yeah, did a nice. It's nice to see the ability for Ripon to switch up their quarterbacks, and everybody seems to be on the same page.
A lot of times, you know, that cadence and that'll throw things off, but another first down for the Redhawks. This time they wing it out wide and drop that one.
You know, once again, we said it earlier, you're looking directly into the sun out there, so that makes Campagna, you know, you hate to see it, but it's probably going to be at least another half hour, 40 minutes before that sun is low enough to that tree line.
Well, you look out on the field, you can see the shadow of the announcer's scorer's booth, you know, kind of stretching out towards the hash marks there, and the sun is right behind that. So it'll bring up 2nd and 10.
So Ziebert
hands that one off up the middle. Big hole created by that line, and let's run a few more down.
Ramage once again, just running on the afterburners once he's past that line of scrimmage.
Very quick first step there, and like I say, give credit to those horses in the trenches, because that's where the game is won. It's in that trench.
Yeah.
So first down for the Redhawks. It'll be 1st and goal. Ball is on the 8-yard line. Little call now. Look at everybody covering their eyes to try to see.
Yeah, well,
the signals,
because
the problem right
Coach
now.
Marshall is, you know, he's giving them two plays. They're going in there and they're waiting to see the defense, and then he's telling them which one of the two.
Yep. And that's quick handoff. This one will go off the left side. Pick up a couple of yards there. It's tough to run through a lot of that mass.
well, I mean, you look at Ramage. You know, he's a freshman, 5'9", 200 pounds. But then you look at some of the linemen against for the Aggies, and these boys are 260, 270, you know, so
a lot of size in the trench, both sides.
Both sides today.
So pick up a 3 yards. They'll make it 2nd and goal from the 5-yard line. Making sure everybody is on the same page. Down to 5 on the clock. No problem with that. They're going to try to go off that right side. Working for that corner. Scampers in untouched for the touchdown.
Such an easy crossing for Ramage there. He saw there was nobody within 3 yards of him, and he had that pylon zeroed in on him.
Well, he slowed down because he was looking to make a cut up.
It
wasn't there, and then he kicked the Jets in and went outside for the 5-yard touchdown scamper. Makes it 12-0. Redhawks on top at the 3:22 mark here in the first at Ingalls Field, and giving this Redhawk crowd something to cheer about early in the season.
Well, and it's nice to see that you have 2 quarterbacks that you can utilize at any moment.
And utilize their individual talents.
Yeah, exactly.
Florison for the extra point attempt. That one is up. That one is good. And makes it 13-0.
Yeah, I don't think he was going to miss that one. I saw him down there on the sideline.
He was practicing.
He was making sure.
Nice job there making the correction. But you look down on the sideline for the Redhawks, and there is a lot of enthusiasm in that team. And talking with a lot of the guys this week, and that they wanted to get out and play some ball and hit somebody else.
Well, they wanted to be able to hit somebody at full speed.
Yeah,
you know, and that's
and somebody that wasn't wearing the same colors as you.
Yeah, wasn't wearing the red shirt. You know,
exactly. So Redhawks come out here, defense holding well, offense very productive on their drives here. So
Ripon, you know, possessing the ball for most of the first quarter here. You know.
Yeah.
So
doesn't always mean you're in control, but it is so far today.
Well, so far, yeah, as we're saying, and this is not the Augsburg team that we've seen the last couple of
years.
seasons.
Yeah, exactly. Well, it's not the same Red Hawk team either, let's be honest.
That's
it's
true.
a whole new offense. To be honest, with their old offense, you could put 11 defenders in the box because you know they were basically running.
Well,
because
Ripon was a ground and pound team for the longest time, and I'm glad to see this new offense brought in. Yeah, by Coach Jake Marshall.
So Corey's looking to kick off here. There's the kick. This one's going to the right side.
That's number 25.
With a nice little cut up there. No, that was number 29.
29?
29, yeah.
Prince of Coley.
Yeah. Yeah, these numbers are a little tough to pick up sometimes because they're those Viking-shaped type numbers, so you really got to look.
It's not crisp.
Yeah.
Jersey folds over just a little bit.
And it makes an 8 look like a 3.
That it does. So
Cade Sheehan turns around and comes out with his offense. Down by 13 points here. Looking to pass right away. Going to that sideline. And wide open. You really got to wrap up there.
Yeah, that's Ferguson.
You know, and he's 185 pounds, 6'1", senior, so he's got a lot of experience and knows how to run after he gets the ball. Those yaks, as they call it, are very important, and it creates a first down here. Ball is at midfield. Looking to go to the air again. They go back to him.
Oh, and intercepted. Yes, and it is, and that's number, I can't see because the sea of red.
25 came up with that for the Red Hawks.
And that's Zach Bunders.
Yeah.
I thought it looked like him, but I wasn't sure. And it's
the junior from Allman, Wisconsin. He did a good job of timing. Fooled me once on that first play. He laid off on that pretty good.
Yeah.
But he turned around and read the eyes of the quarterback on that one and got the turnover. And you look at him on the sideline, he is pumped.
Yeah, he is. This is a great way for the Red Hawks to start out their season.
So turn around and getting ready here. And Zybert is in at quarterback. Fakes it, quick pass, that's blocked.
Number 20 got the hands on that one, and that's Liban Khan.
So yeah, had a wide open receiver, but a great defensive play there to knock that one down. So the Red Hawks looking up to the line. They'll have twins to the top side, single receiver to the near side. Hands that one off. No, keeps it himself. And a nice job of knocking him down out there, number 45. And that's
Brandon
Simplestran. Linebacker from Bloomington, Minnesota. Saved probably a first down there, I would assume. So it brings up 3rd and 9. Red Hawks turning around and
taking their time. They're not going to rush. They want to make sure they get everything right.
Now you got 7 on the game, on the play clock. So a lot of time yet. Gets that off. Looking, getting rushed. Good job of just throw it away.
Well, he had a receiver in the area, so possible chance. Walter Bryant was who that was intended for.
LeBron Keehan in there on the pressure to force him to get rid of it. Brings up 4th and 9 in a punting situation here for the Red Hawks. Chase Fink in there to do the punting for the Red Hawks, his 2nd punt of the day.
That's Thompson back there to receive.
He's going to get away from it. Nice job of knocking it down right around the 5-yard line is where they're going to say that. No, they're going to say he touched it closer out to the 7 or 8. That's where they threw the beanbag.
Yeah, they're discussing it down there real quick. So
now they're moving it up closer to the 9.
that's what it looks like. The 9.
Yep, that's where it'll be 1st and 10.
So Red Hawks burying the Aggies deep in their own territory.
Great special team effort there by the Red Hawks. Just so much energy from the Red Hawks.
Yeah.
You know, after watching the 2 games this past spring, you know, they knew it wasn't really much. This is football time for them. It's the fall.
Sheehan looking to pass, can't do it.
Nice job of getting outside himself, tucks it down. He'll get out the 20 and just cross the 20. And they're going to put him down right around.
Just short of the 20 there. Oh, no, they're going to say
right on the 20.
Right on the 20.
That's that new referee roundup program. They do. We see it a lot in high school.
There we do. That we do.
Know.
You got to give our officials credit. They do a phenomenal job.
Yep. Turn around and minute and 20 to go here in the 1st quarter. Sheehan looking downfield, has a wide open receiver, couldn't get to him.
He's got no pressure.
Now he goes to the safety man underneath.
That's Thompson.
And he slipped out there. And making sure he's getting up, walking okay. God, he kind of looked like he rolled his ankle a little bit there.
That he did.
As he stopped, so he's all right. And they pick up 9 yards on that play. Good job by the D-backs of the Red Hawks to prevent that downfield pass as they had good coverage.
Gonna pass again.
This time looking to go deep, crossword, wide open. And gonna knock him out right around the 48, 49-yard line.
Dominic Smith out there the receiver or the defender just wasn't close enough.
No, he gave him too much of a buffer.
And you know, when Sheehan connects, he's gonna connect. You've already seen he's got a decent arm. He can make the throws. Scrambling, not too bad.
Making good reads there. This will be the
exactly.
last play of the 1st quarter as we're winding down here. And they'll hand it off with a draw. And a nice game tackle, but still pumping those legs and picking up a few extra yards there.
Well, you saw him pull by number 35, Hunter Hilly.
So a turnaround, and 1st quarter will come to an end with a nice 5-yard pickup there by Thompson. And Red Hawks lead at the end of the 1st quarter, 13-0. Coming up on the schedule for next week for the Red Hawks, they will be traveling down to Knox for a 1 p.m. start game. Other games in the conference will be Illinois College taking on University of Chicago. Lawrence will travel to Lake Forest. Beloit will go over to Cornell, and Grinnell will be at Monmouth. All Midwest Conference action. All of it except for Grinnell and Monmouth will be 1 o'clock starts. They will start at 2 p.m. So great to have a nice kickoff here of college football across the country.
Oh, yeah.
And here in the Midwest, you know, we just love our football. And
no, we love tailgating at football. That's what we love.
All right, let's talk tailgating.
Yeah,
they had a tailgate party here today to kick everything off. Okay, it's
sure
a 6 o'clock start football game, all right?
Yeah, usually.
Yeah, you know, about 4 o'clock, we're tailgating. Nope. They started at 2 o'clock. You know, they wanted to do it right. The weather cooperated, the fans traveled some good distance, so they wanted to make sure that it was all done right. While we got a moment here, I want to turn around and thank our executive producer, Riley Eisenagel, for the great job he does with the Ripon channel, and Michael Westermeyer, the SID from Ripon College, who gets us all the stats and information, and some of it even helps me fall asleep at night, folks. There's so much he gets us, so. So here we go. 2nd and 4. Give it to Thompson up the middle. Does a nice job of slipping through that hole. And he'll pick up about 1.5 yards as he just crosses midfield.
Well, he's done a great job of initializing the hit and slipping past the tackle on almost every run he's had so far. He has made it to that line, initiated the contact, and then gotten extra yards.
Well, you look at the size of some of the defensive linemen. They're bigger. He's smaller. He's sliding underneath their grabs. And they give it to him again. This time he's going to bust it outside, but not so much. No, quarterback hung on to that.
They hit that pretty good together.
And they pulled it out at the last minute. And Sheehan will pick up that first down on a nice play.
It was definitely a nice job there between Sheehan and Thompson, sorry.
Yeah.
Of selling that.
Well, Desmond Murphy thought he had a tackle for a loss in the backfield as he was trying to wrap up Thompson. That's how good of a fake it was. So it brings up a first down. Ball is on the 45. Back to passing, going deep. And a nice catch out there.
Beautiful job there by Dominic Smith. Oh, man, that boy's got some hands on him.
He does a nice job of getting separation and getting downfield.
Well, the defender didn't have a chance to look back. He was so far out in front of him.
And we're waiting on the referee here and the chain gang to get everything all set. It'll be first and goal, ball on the 3. First time in the red zone for the Augies. Looking to go to that corner, jump it high. And he comes down with it.
I saw 1 foot. I saw the 1 foot.
So, you know, why not throw it up to the guy that's 6'3" and can high jump out of the stadium?
You just saw that. I mean, he was way up there.
That was the only thing they could have done was try to bump him out of bounds being that close, but that was not the case. So the Augies get on the scoreboard here early in the second quarter. And on for the kick is Durham Welch. He's a freshman kicker out of St. Cloud, Minnesota. And a lot of leg from that freshman.
That's
but
no good.
It's no good.
Wide to the left.
So same thing happened with the Redhawks on their first touchdown.
Yeah.
The extra point attempt was missed. So
that hit the dreaded pole. So.
13-6, Redhawks leading the Augies here with 13:40 to go in the first half. Glad to have you along from Ingalls Field here in Ripon, Wisconsin. Hope wherever you're at, you're enjoying a great Labor Day weekend, as I know we are.
Oh, it's going to be a great one. I got pub burgers set to go and brats for tomorrow. And
I'm looking at what they're bringing up here tonight. It looks like a nice beef sandwich with some marzu sauce and holy cow!
Oh, it looks like Sloppy Joe.
Pulled pork barbecue.
Wow, I might not come back after halftime.
You mean I'm gonna have to go find you?
I'm being a food coma down there. It looks so good.
I really loved the days when they used to cook the brats fresh down here.
Yeah.
You know, you had that smell going through the stadium. And,
they had that big old pit grill over there.
Les Wood was the brat master down there for years.
The official brat master, that's for sure.
I mean, you're in Wisconsin. You're only, roughly about 40 miles from Johnsonville, so they would do up the brats. So it's 13-6, Redhawks on top here as we get ready to kick off. Back deep for the Redhawks is their normal trio. This one's gonna be kicked to the right side, taken at about the 20-yard line and brought down right away at the 24. And not much opportunity there for Bortham.
Well, I mean, about all he could do is grab it and prepare to be smoked.
A lot of height on that kick, which gave the team time to get down there and cover that kick.
So see who they got in there. Cormac
Madigan is back in there again.
Well, if you got two really good quarterbacks, one lefty, one righty, you can definitely keep your defense on their toes.
They both can run and both have their attributes. So here we go. And a quick handoff up the middle, and they'll pick up about maybe 2 yards on that. It ran into a wall of maroon.
And the stop was at number 31, Camden.
They did. So they're going to say gain of about 3.
Give him 3 on that.
Give him 3.
Good marking.
So you can see that you can now see everybody. All the Red Hawks are having to block the sun.
Yeah, this is a bad time.
Well, you can see, like I said, you look at the shadow. It's slowly creeping across.
A little bit of motion. Kept it there. Got outside. Looking down. He's going to pull it down and go himself.
Well, you see, he's not afraid to initiate the hit. You saw him start to lower his shoulder there.
And a good run there by Madigan, and they're signaling
that he's short. Oh, they didn't give him. Okay.
I thought he pointed for.
I didn't see the line crew moving at all, so.
Yeah, I was watching the side judge over here, and wasn't moving, and the line judge wasn't moving. I'm going, okay. So first and 10 here, ball sitting on the 34-yard line for the Red Hawks. Not as wide a formation as normal. There's a quick out pass. And unable to get away from the defender. Yeah, but he'll pick up a good 6 yards.
Ripon did a nice job of selling that handoff and giving Madigan time to roll out and make that pass.
Well, it turned around and made Kimbrough, the defensive back there, have to play one-on-one. So it's 2nd and 3. Hand this one up the middle. And going to be close. Just a little short.
Yeah.
Watching the.
I see the high judge there. Yeah. She's got about a half a yard short.
Yep. So bring up. No, one is.
Oh, they are going to say that. Oh. It is a first down. Wow.
I was looking where the marker was.
Yeah.
Over there, and the way he was walking out, he was short.
Yeah, it looked like it. Oh, and there's a little bit of encroachment. You know, they're all. Hear all the fans yelling about it.
And there are a lot of fans here for Ripon today. Coming down to catch his first game of the season. There's a quick out pass. Looking to cut back the middle. Nice job to the 40. Crossing in.
Getting the yardage yesterday.
The Yaks are there.
Well, and that's the thing is, he's a junior. He's played with Madigan.
Well,
so
last year he was one of the primary receivers.
He was primary receiver, and you're seeing that today. This is why. He's got the hands. He can get that extra yardage. Him too, not afraid to take a hit.
Oh no, he likes to give them. You look at him, he likes to turn around and lower the shoulder and go at it.
5'10", 180-pound junior. So from Chandler, Arizona.
That stoppage here.
Yeah, we do. Yeah, Ripon's
dead ball foul. So that's a big 15-yarder. Wipes that gain out. Well, dead ball foul there. It'll still be first down, and but it'll be 1st and 10 back on the 47-yard line instead of down at the 32. So a big change in field position, but downs stay the same.
Crowd very loud today.
I like that. They're here and they know it. Quick pass out to the left side there. Big stiff arm and front down from behind.
Make sale again.
Hey, if it works, keep going to it. So it picks up the first down there. Ball down at the 29-yard line for the Red Hawks. Time of possession here for the Red Hawks.
Yeah, I'm looking at my stats that I just got handed here.
Just got the first quarter stats. Hung on to that one, throws it outside. And it'll pick up a couple of yards there. Reception out there by Ulrich.
So first quarter time of possession, not as bad as I thought it was going to be. Ripon with only just over 7 minutes, 7:18, and the Augies with 6 minutes flat.
Huh. So we go 2nd and 7. Like it down here, they're coming down in front of us. They all look back over for the signs.
And you can see the sun now, we're almost covered the field, so it's less of an issue now.
Handoff up the middle, there's the fake, and it'll pick up 3 solid yards, maybe 4.
Down
Bring up
at
3rd and 4.
23.
So the Red Hawks are looking to keep this drive going. You're in about 4-down territory here.
Gonna readjust, you got plenty of time, 18 seconds on the play clock, so. Ripon not in a big hurry. I like to see them taking their time and making sure it's all ready and run properly.
So here we go, quick snap, fake on the handoff, going to the coffin corner, and you got to throw the flag. Oh, there we go. Okay. He got it on the backside.
Yeah, there was no looking back.
Well, he had hands all over him, had his arm around his waist, and there was no way he could have come back to the ball.
Yeah, there was absolutely no way. We're gonna, if they overturn this,
you can't pick that up. That was the right call.
That it was.
She made the correct call on that. The side judge was blinded from that as he was
exactly, because exactly. So and you see number 36 down there,
pleading his case.
Royalty, just pleading his case. But you could clearly see there was arms contact on the back. There was no way for Maxeo to turn around and come back.
He kept pulling him with him. So there was no way to come back to the ball. So the contact was there.
So we're going to get it here real quick.
So they go back to the line of scrimmage, and then they're going to pace it off from there because it's not spot foul like in the NFL.
That is true.
So there was a personal foul also. So they're going to decline the pass interference and take the personal foul, which is an extra 5 yards.
Yeah, well, that's a smart thing to do here.
So I like this crew. They get together, they talk, they make sure they have it right.
Well, you see so many crews they're quick. They're too quick about it. They get together for maybe a 5-second huddle and don't get all the views, you know?
I hear the back judge and the referee are discussing something else. Well, you pace it off from the line of scrimmage.
Yes.
It wasn't a dead ball foul, so it's not from the point of, the infraction.
Yes. Well,
plenty of time being taken here as they want to make sure they get things right.
Well, let's just run through some first quarter stats then real quick.
Get an explanation.
So they're going to accept the pass interference instead of the personal
Originally,
foul.
they went the other way. So it'll take it down to the 8-yard line. Coach Ernst goes out there, gets an explanation on a couple of things. So it'll be 1st and goal for the Red Hawks. Ball on the 8. 9:02 to go here in the first half. Red Hawks leading 13-6. Everybody looking over, getting the signs. What I take from the signs is, hey, thumbs up, you're doing a great job, guys. So here we go. Madigan at quarterback. Quick handoff coming off the right side. Picking and choosing, getting down to the 5-yard line. Good run there.
Yeah. Well, Ramage doing a very good job today. Like I said, I was kind of curious,
how the freshman was going to do.
Well, exactly. And you hear things about it. We've had the coaches stop into the shop and talk with us and whatnot. And you just never know what to expect until you actually see it in a game.
So it brings up 2nd and 5. And like usual, they stop, they come back and look.
And again,
Osberg with that big 3-man defensive line. This time looking to pass. Nice little fake there by Cormac. Oh, and he gets hit hard.
Helmet to helmet there, but incidental.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
That's right. Some of you saw that. Yeah, that's not a deliberate. So, and it's very, very good to see the officials, because we used to see him throw that out instantly, all the time, and not taken into account for accidental.
LeBron Kane with the foot tackle there, which really knocked all the power out of Cormac's run there. Play clock is running.
Down to 12 seconds.
Yeah, I think Coach Ernst is going to call a timeout when he gets it down a little ways. Trying to use a little bit of that game clock as they have the lead.
Yep.
And there will be the timeout. So 7:32 to go here in the first half. Redhawks leading the Augies 13-6. You wanted to go over some of those
we can
first quarter stats. We got a little time.
Yeah, we sure do. So for the Augies, rushing yards, they're 7 rushes for 25 yards. Ripon 10 rushes for 111. Passing yards for the Augies, 78 yards, and Ripon with only 17. That kind of surprises me on that part there. But looking at your leading rushers right here, you got Connor Ramage with 83 yards in the first quarter. That's insane. And over on the Augie side, you got Thompson. He's got 23 yards right now.
Receiving the big number there is Dominic Smith with 42 yards. That's just in the first quarter. He's had 2 big catches here in the second quarter.
So that'll be an interesting number to see at halftime.
Yes.
When we get those. So, but doing very good today. I mean, the Redhawks, I'm impressed. Like I said, we've seen some of the practices, and you can only get so much from practice,
right.
And these guys have, like you keep saying, the enthusiasm is just through the roof on this sideline today.
So here we go. It'll be third down. Ball is on the 6 as they lost a yard on that last play. Looking to roll out. Looking, there's a pass in the middle.
Oh, and that was just way too high. Yeah, intended for number 83, Brandon Fulbrett.
And that turnaround in probably a good scenario there, because he was well covered, and it could easily have been a turnover. So they sent in the field goal team, and Eric Flores with the attempt. It'll probably be somewhere around
I like this new, the red zone in the end zone.
Put the
they call it
back there.
You see them all back there right now, just getting ready to try and catch that football.
So it'll be a 23-yard attempt here from the right hash mark. Snap is down, kick is up, kick is good, and plenty of distance there. It's not as easy going all the way from the right there to the...
Yeah, you saw that. That went clear to the left, to the side. So very, very nice kick by Flores.
So it's 7:22 to go here in the first half. The Redhawks have a 10-point lead, 16-7. And good ball game so far if you're a Redhawks fan.
Yeah, definitely enjoying this game. You can feel the temperature drop just a little bit with the window open here.
And the wind has died.
Yeah, there's no wind. That flag has just been dead for quite some time.
The last 6-7 minutes for sure. So the chill will start to set in. It was 66 degrees at kickoff. So we'll see what we get down to by the end of the game. But
here it's actually 67. It's gone up a degree.
Gone up a degree.
So
definitely, as we said, a great crowd here for Labor Day weekend game, which makes it really nice. A lot of the parents that have to travel quite a ways, they get that opportunity to come in. This may be the only game they get a chance to come to. With the 3-day weekend, they have that opportunity.
Exactly, it's really nice. It is nice to play on a holiday weekend,
So here we go, the pep band getting into this also. Good kick. watermelon type kick, and that's going to go out of bounds. So they will turn around and accept the penalty, which will move the ball upfield. So they'll have great position here to start the drive here with 7:22 to go. They'll take it up as far as the 35. So there's the infraction being announced. Sheehan out there at quarterback. Everybody looks over, gets the signs. Now we get the shift. Hands that one off, and nice job of covering that. He'll pick up maybe a yard.
Looks like they're giving about 2.
We'll see where they come down. Yeah, very generous spot there. So they will give him the 2. That was Thompson back there, I believe.
It was?
Give it to him again. Nope.
Sheehan going to roll out.
And a nice job of on a crossing pattern.
To Fields, TJ Fields, the freshman out of St. Paul, Minnesota, with that reception.
6 foot, 185 pounds.
That's
Did a nice job of sliding through the line and then cutting out. Picks up the first down on that. Tight end moves to the right side. Looking downfield.
wide open receiver, just overthrown a bit. Number 6, Braden Treader.
The sophomore from Sauk Rapids, Minnesota. He was wide open, had his defender beat.
Just a little too much oomph on that pass.
Yeah, that was a golden opportunity missed there, so it'll bring up 2nd and 10. Just under 6.5 to go here in the first half. Redhawks with that 16-6 lead. There's the pitch out.
Thompson, nice job on a cutback there.
Cutback, yes. He'll get up to about the 40. Yeah, that was a great cutback. He saw the wall was out there.
Yeah.
Defensively, couldn't take it up, the left side and cut back.
I am loving his peripheral vision today. I mean, we have watched him do this now several times on runs, like be heading towards the wall and completely take a sidestep.
Oakley checks in for the Augies. Oh, a nice block there for him.
She had all day to throw that one, and there's big number 11, Smith.
Yeah, he went deep and then came back to his quarterback like you hope your receivers will do. He did a very nice job on that and picks up the first down. Down to the 37-yard or 38-yard line.
33.
Yeah, it is the 33, excuse me. Yep. And they're ready to go again, loading it up.
And getting his guys set.
Dropping back, looking, going deep.
That's
once again.
Intended. Yeah, once again, number 6, Treader.
He just overthrew him by a step.
And that play will work. If Sheehan can get that dialed in, they have that play.
Yeah.
Well, because you're looking over there, and Herrera is literally
he's biting on the fake.
He's biting on the fake, and he's being blown away, and that's giving Treader that extra step and a half that he needs.
So it brings up 2nd and 10. Now they're coming with Ferguson over to the near side. Looking back, goes over to the right side. And good job of dragging the feet, yes, for the catch.
Yeah, who is it? Number 11, Smith. He has been the go-to guy.
And he is only a sophomore, so 3 years for the Augies here with that young man.
Yeah.
1st and 10. Ball on the 23.
And then
we're going to get a jump there.
Yeah,
that may come back.
May come. And it looks like it because
there were 2 Redhawks jumped.
Snap recovered by the Redhawks at the 50. Flag on the play.
On the right-hand side, they jumped.
Well, I'm gonna have to rewind this replay here and just see
watch
for
the
myself.
right-hand side. You can see it.
See where it comes from. We're gonna say.
So they will turn around and.
Yeah, 27 was a step over, and it was really close.
So it'll be a 5-yard penalty and make it 1st and 5. Ball down on the 18. So a bad break there for the Redhawks, but a great break for the Augies. Now the back judge will come in and talk.
They want to make sure they get it all right, and like I said several times tonight, I love this crew there getting together, they're discussing and making sure it is the right call.
Well, and for a lot of these, it's their first game of the season, too.
And some of them do also high school games
but
as well.
It's a little different.
It's a little different.
The game is faster. Yeah, there's different rules, so.
Yep.
You gotta play!
They're still discussing it. 4:37 to go here in the first half. From Ingalls Field in Ripon, Wisconsin. Glad to have you along on the Ripon channel and Midwest Conference TV. So we're all set and ready to go here. Everybody seems to be happy out there in the zebra stripes.
Sheehan making adjustments.
Waiting. There's the quick snap. Coming around to the side, he's looking to the corner, wide open. Ferguson.
Oh my God.
And
Pass by Sheehan is complete to number 1, Josiah Ferguson.
yeah, there's a little bit of complaining going on down there from the defense.
Ferguson wasn't even ready for that. He looked back at the last second to grab that. Like I'm assuming he did not intend the play to come to him.
Devin Smith for the Redhawks was complaining down there that he was grabbed and pushed off of. But you know what? The guys in the yellow flags didn't see it, so
yeah,
it doesn't matter. So a nice pass and a great reception.
So Welch for the extra point. And it's blocked. And it's still on his feet. That's from number 6, Madigan.
That's where that'll come from.
Sorry. No, my bad. Number 5. Sorry.
Yeah.
That's Herrera.
So turn around and with 4:11 left after the missed extra point attempt, the score is Ripon 16, Osberg 12. This is a great game for the first game of the season. And Ripon jumped out to an early lead, and it looked like they were going to be in cruise control, but the Augies are definitely fighting back here to make a game of this.
Yeah, and I was really hoping that they would mount a comeback, that this wasn't just, going to be a blowout right off the bat. Yes, the Redhawks need a win to start the season off, because they've started their season off against the Augies twice and have lost.
Yeah.
So it's always good to try and have that first victory underneath your belt. And, what is not a better way than some of these, seniors this year that have lost to these guys.
Right. Well, like I say, 4:11 left here, and Ripon will get the ball, have an opportunity to drive, and maybe put the last points of the first half on the board. We'll wait to see. Getting into the twilight time here.
Yeah.
Where it's getting a little indifference between the sun and the lights.
Yeah. Well, you don't have to worry about the sun anymore. We're past that time, so.
So here's the kick. That one's going deep and taken by number 4. Working his way back to the middle, and he'll be down just across the 25 to the 26 maybe. And
yeah, Bothan just.
So yeah, that's one of those. He might have been a little better to zip up the sideline, but you try to get the most you can out of it. So.
Well, when you're on the ground, you just can't see that stuff sometimes. So.
Right. And, everybody's getting things set here. Madigan at quarterback. Looking for the quick pass, gets it out. Little juke and be close to the first down. Put him down close to the 35-yard line. And the clock will continue to run here. So now the clock will become a factor for the Redhawks as they've got 65 yards to go to pay dirt.
2nd down and 2 for the Redhawks.
Everybody's set and ready. There's the motion. And that should get the first down.
Just enough, it looks like.
So they'll stop the clock long enough to move the chains. We're not even waiting for the chains to be set. They're firing it back up right away.
Well, they want to keep catch the Augies on their heels, so.
Well, I mean, the officials usually don't wind it up until the chains are put down. I'm just watching. We've had 13 seconds go off the clock here. Roll out, looking. Oh, nice block to clear it out. Good reception out there by number 83 for the Redhawks. And that's
Fulbrecht. Yep. Yeah. Braden Fulbrecht.
He'll pick up 7 on that as we're under 3 minutes. Got to get this play in quicker. Taking a lot of time. There's that handoff. The try kicks it outside. Before you want to get out of bounds.
And they're doing a nice job there of pushing to the sideline.
To get everything set, it is a first down. And they're saying he didn't go out on his own, so the clock does continue to run.
Okay, it looked like he stepped out.
Well, he was out of bounds, but he didn't go out on his own. He was tackled out of bounds, so they keep it rolling. Coming up on the 2-minute mark here. High snap. Madigan will keep it, and there's nothing there. Maybe a half yard back to the line of scrimmage at the most.
Looked like, yeah, maybe a foot.
So Ripon does have 2 timeouts left.
Give him a full yard.
Very generous. So we have Twins left, Twins right for the Redhawks. And the clock is running. Madigan looking downfield, does that quick little pass out.
Exeo again.
He gets out of bounds after he picks up the first down. They'll say he was out right around the 33, 34-yard line.
Yeah, I'm impressed. Exeo, for a senior, he is doing exactly what he is supposed to and showing that he has worked hard to receive these plays.
So the clock did stop as he got out of bounds. So that's a break there for the Redhawks. As I say, they do have 2 timeouts left. Definitely got to come away with some points on this drive if you're Ripon.
Yeah.
Looking straight back to pass, nothing there.
He's gonna roll out. Has he got time? He does.
Little floater out there.
And there's Ramage.
Yeah.
And he's gonna get out of bounds. We're gonna say,
the official threw his hat off down there, which means somebody went out of bounds. Either that or he got knocked out, but I think he...
Well, Ramage was nowhere near being out of bounds.
That means the other receiver that was down there becomes ineligible to touch it first. So that's why that was. So a first down for the Red Hawks. Ball is down on the 11-yard line. So they're waiting for the chains to get set here. And Ripon can take their time as the play did go out of bounds. Now fake the handoff. Madigan keeps him himself.
He got hit hard there. And you can see him get up. Yeah, he took that off the thigh.
He's limping
really.
as he's coming off. And he's down.
He's down. Yep. He took that really hard.
Right on the thigh, as you said.
Yeah, you could just see it. He tried to jump and couldn't. And
so Siebert will come in at quarterback for the Red Hawks.
Yeah, you don't want to see that happen to your starting quarterback. Yes, you do have a very good backup, or I can't even call him backup. This is a shared quarterback position.
I would agree with that, and of course you're going to give Madigan more time because he's more experienced.
Yep.
And but you hate to see anybody go down in this type of situation. So.
Well, and especially in the first game, because that's a super bad Charlie horse.
Oh, I mean, he got popped really hard on that, and for him to even get up, showed how tough he is.
Well, watching the replay coming back, I felt it twice.
Grimaced, don't
I
you?
did. I felt it twice.
So this is an opportunity for the offensive coordinator to get out and talk with his offense, and we're getting a different quarterback coming in. And you hate to see that not coming off on his own power. But Brian Azinger from the training staff will be on that. They're going to take him right into the locker room.
Yeah,
smart. You got a minute
left.
2 seconds left.
Get him off the
field. Get him there ahead of time.
Yep.
Get some work done on him.
Yep. Hope to see him back here in the second half.
Yes, exactly. So
that brings
Jared Siebert is in at quarterback.
A left-hander.
And like you said, I don't think you lose much. Now they're winding up the clock here. So the young kid gets an opportunity to step up here, and that's a
Rammage
going in for the touchdown.
You gotta like that, stripping through that shoestring tackle.
He had the will to get there and just powered it in.
Well, and that's what you want to see, I mean, we've been watching. I cannot wait to see his first half numbers, because his first quarter numbers were stellar. Sure. And to see him do most of the work on this, him and Magseo, it was them two brought this drive to completion.
Well, you turn around and look at Siebert. He did a great job of selling, hanging onto the ball.
Yeah.
A lot of the linemen froze.
Yep.
And same with the backers as the extra point is up and good. And Eric Flores puts that one on and makes it 23-12 with 49 seconds left. Now, the way the Augies have been throwing the ball, you can't rule them out getting into a scoring position.
You can't see him. We have seen his arm strength. We've seen him overthrow and underthrow both, but yet the completions that he has made have been pretty good.
And you got Mr. Smith out there for them, Dominic Smith, who's been a solid receiver.
Yeah.
Look for him to go up and over the top of some of these defensive backs, maybe.
Well, Ferguson too. You can't give out Ferguson because he's made a couple of killer plays today too.
And so we'll see with 49 seconds to go here. A lot of time here for them in this first half. They get a good run back to set this up.
Well, they have all their timeouts still, so they're in plenty of shape, plenty of time.
So here is the time to see some quality coaching and clock management by the Augies.
Get it set here.
Beautiful day once again, we said, here in
Well,
Mid-America.
Well, you can definitely feel the temperature starting to drop.
Yeah, the coolness is settling in a little bit. So Flores will turn around and get ready to kick this one off. And puts this one down. It'll be taken right around the 10-yard line, across the 20. Looking to catch outside and brought down at the 26-yard line. And that's where the Augies will start with 42 seconds to go here in the first half. So let's see who's going to step up here. Is it going to be the Red Hawk defense or the offense of the Augies?
You know, it's one of those flip a coin things.
They both
have been doing
well.
a great job today, both sides of the ball.
So Smith comes to the near side here.
Got Ferguson on the far side.
Treader also comes over here by Smith.
Thompson in the backfield.
Tight end shifts. Into the air. Going to come this side. Wide open. Smith, as he goes out of bounds, be up close to the 40-yard line. And you can't buffer him that much because...
Well, Seth Lane was there too. He just not playing on him, giving him too much of a buffer.
Well, if anything, get up in his face and bump him and disrupt that timing there.
Yeah.
That only took 5 seconds off the board. So here we go with that 10-yard push it, looking, going down.
And there it is.
Yep.
Smith again.
Yeah, he cut in and then cut back out on that. Nice pattern for him.
Ripon better, their corners better step up and start making some hits here, or they are going to continually keep throwing this ball to Ferguson and Smith.
Yeah, well, why not?
Ripon needs to, they really need to step up.
Crowd is getting into it, making some noise here. Looking, coming up and steps right into the yard. Number 54.
That's Paxton Walker, the freshman from Cape Coral, Florida.
And after that hit, he's coming out. And a timeout taken by the Augies. And that was a great play. He looped in from the left side to fill that hole.
Well, you saw Ripon's defense take a step up there and not give Smith any room. So,
well, they pressured him out to the right side.
That they did.
And that fed right in to the gap that was filled. So,
and Sheehan just had nowhere to go but to attempt to step up into that and throw one. But
they'll put 2 seconds back on the clock, take it up to 24 seconds. So it'll be 2nd and 15 when play resumes here. Now we're getting into that nighttime game feel.
Yeah, temperatures.
The sun is setting.
I'm getting hungry.
Yeah, I know.
Ripon crowd is really getting into it. They are super loud.
Well, they basically had a year without football.
And I'm glad to see a lot of the students were out stopping in the shop today saying that they were really trying to get as many students here for this game as they could because of all the losses last year with basketball and football and no players.
So here we go. There's that handoff up the middle on that trap, and that's going nowhere. As that front line and linebackers coming up there and just shutting it down. And that's led by big number 94 for the Red Hawks. And that's Murphy, the 6-foot sophomore, Brian, Texas.
Well, he's another one of them guys we were talking on
the 290s?
The 270s and up. Ripon has a whole bunch of them. And Ripon's done a great job this year of recruiting from outside the state.
Well, they've stretched their territory.
That they have. It's primarily been a Wisconsin base, but it's. Well, here you go. You got
how many different states are represented?
Yeah, I'm looking for my note here on it.
I mean, I remember the days when they recruited heavily from Minnesota, Michigan, some from Illinois, a lot from Wisconsin. Yep. We might get here we go with 3rd and 14, 19 seconds to go. And this crowd is getting live again. Trips to the top side, single back. And they look over for the call. Now they move the defense. Going down. Nowhere to go. And there's number 98. Alex Bruce in there. And he just stayed with him. He was not going to be shadowed.
That is a big.
And that's where the first half is going to come to an end on a great defensive play as the Ripon College Redhawks lead the Mossberg Augies 23-12. We'll be back in 15 minutes with halftime statistics on the Ripon Channel and Midwest Conference TV. Okay, who's your buddy you're waving at?
I don't. He was waving. I think he was waving at somebody else. So I felt the need to wave back. But
that was number
99.
Oh,
Ross.
was it 99?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dylan Ross.
Yep.
Let's give him a throw out there. He's the senior from Scott Air Force Base, and turn around and just a very nice young man.
Yeah. Well, we've had the pleasure of watching him play, for the last 4 years. So.
And we do get a chance to talk with a lot of these young men as they do pop into our store and talk with us. So we're getting ready here to get back to some football. And the Augies will turn around and have possession first here in the second half as they will be going from north to south. And no windage out there. That flag is hanging right on the pole there, so we don't have to worry about that aspect of it. And same trio back there for Augsburg. Number 48 and is on the near side here. There's the kick, and it's a short one, taken at the 25-yard line. Oh, a nice job of cutting that corner. What a great open field tackle out there.
That's a Coley with the return.
But Redhawks shutting them down. A short return there. So we'll see if they come out as fired up for the second half as they did for the first half.
Well, I'm hoping the game continues the way it did here at the end of the first half, where both teams are showing strides and driving down the field.
And we want to throw a thank you out there to the Ripon College Rally Band, who entertained us before the game and during the first half and halftime, as they're calling it a night. Running, looking to go up the middle, nothing there.
Thompson sliding.
Good pickup out there.
You can see his feet kind of slid underneath. I can tell you, because I just run the sideline camera for football, for the high school
slick,
football.
huh?
Yeah, when that sun first goes down, this new turf gets a little bit of slippery until it all gets worn off.
So it'll bring up 2nd and 5. There's that handoff. Nope, looking to pass. And there you can just see the slippage there.
Yep.
And a completion over the middle for the first down.
That's Smith, Dalen Smith. You can see them feet,
stop.
and that's what I was saying. It does happen here usually between 7 and 7:30. This field gets this little glistening glaze of water dew, and you hate to say it, but you see what happens.
Right. So here we go. Looking to pass, going downfield. Deep throw, his man is open, and what a catch, and that's Mr. Smith. He just beat his defender.
Wow, and the layout for that one. I mean, just outstretched.
And give their offensive line a lot of credit. They're giving the quarterback a lot of time there.
Sheehan had so much time to move around in that pocket, and that's just, you can't, that's textbook blocking, right? Textbook.
So they take it down to the 21-yard line here. Again, there's a little stutter step, give and go, and here comes the flag. Smith got grabbed.
Oh, by far, you saw Herrera out there, hand on that shoulder pad.
He knew he was going to get beat, so take the penalty versus the touchdown.
Yeah, because it clearly would have been another touchdown. And this is, we talked about this. Were the Augies going to come out and throw right away?
Yep.
Or were they going to do what we saw them doing in the first quarter and do it primarily running? We saw them move to passing towards the end of the second quarter, and it really worked for them.
Their passing was much more effective than their run game was, to be honest.
Yeah.
As they've got 3 good receivers out there.
Yeah, like you said, the stats definitely showed it.
Yeah,
I mean,
they don't lie, folks.
Yeah. So with the penalty assessed.
Ball will be down on the 9-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal for the Augies on their first drive here in the second. And we're going to get a jump. And the finger pointing starts.
Yeah.
And everybody throws their laundry. Yeah. I don't know why I'm throwing it. The line judge says I'm just throwing it.
Yeah, I don't know. I couldn't tell. It was on the far side.
Yeah.
But I couldn't tell if a white jersey leaned forward first.
I don't think so. I think, to me, it looked more like a jump from the other side. But
I'm getting my replay. Yeah, I'm getting my replay set while these officials. And then, like I said, I've said it. I like the fact that they're getting together and they're discussing this.
It, yep.
So I'll watch
neither team is moving because they both think they're right. So
and it was actually number 67 that moved first. So
nope, they're saying it's against the Redhawks.
Ooh,
I thought I saw 54 jump over there.
Yeah, after 67 stood up.
Got a fan in front of us going, yep. Must know him, huh? No.
So, but
yeah, I saw him jump. And
he did jump, but after the guard stood up.
So here we go. Handoff. Nope. Looking to roll. There's wide open and a touchdown
by number
6 is the recipient there. That's
Shredder.
Yeah, Shredder, and he's been that third go-to receiver, and that was just too easy. And Coach Ernst is not like that, as he's saying there was a little bit of pushing going on there. And well, sometimes you get away with it, sometimes you don't. And that separation.
Yeah.
So they're going to go for 2 here. Try to get it to a 3-point difference. Going to the corner. Incidental contact with no call there. The defender was playing the ball.
Well, and he was behind him. Yeah, the receiver did.
So they come away with 6 there. Makes the score 23 for Ripon, 18 for Osberg. And boy, they went over a lot of stuff in the locker room at halftime. They came out and just marched right down the field.
That they did, and I was quite impressed, and we saw it at the end of the first half, that they started passing the ball better. They started making the plays, and Ripon's defense just kind of sitting back on their heels when they should be up on their toes playing on their men. Instead, they're giving them just too much of a buffer space.
There's a huge buffer space. I've been looking. It's been about a 10-yard buffer space there. And with Mr. Smith out there, who is their big receiver, you almost got to start looking at double teaming him.
Yeah, well, exactly.
He's the one that's hurting him.
Yeah, he's definitely hurting the Redhawks.
Yeah.
And you hate to say it, but the Augies are just going to continue to keep using him until the Ripon defense steps up and stops him.
So, we don't claim to be coaches, we're just broadcasters, but if this was a baseball game, I could say I'm a coach, because I am. So, here we go, getting ready. Ripon will have their first opportunity here in the second half. And one of the things we're going to have to look at is see if Cormac Madigan is coming out or not.
Well, I see him down there walking around, so.
High kick taken short at the 15. And still finally down. And that'll be down at about the 26-yard line is where they're going to mark him down. A little indecisiveness down there on who's going to take that, that ball.
And Berg just decided to, it's mine. So nice to see him kind of call off the other player.
So turn around, and for the Redhawks, it will be Jarrett Siebert out there at quarterback.
How he likes tonight. It's like a nice Vegas night, and that's where he's from.
Well, it's probably a great decision because it's a non-conference game. If there's any question with Cormac there, why risk it?
Still on his feet.
Picking up a strong 4 yards there.
Ramage.
Yeah, he is the workhorse, that is for sure.
Well,
It'll be 2nd and 6. Ball resting right on the 30-yard line.
taking their time.
Had a lot of time on the play clock.
Oh, yeah. There's no need to rush. Like we keep saying, they want to make sure they get this right. Ripon has been very successful at doing this in walking down the field.
Looking, and there's the handoff going around to Ramage. And he'll pick up a yard. They'll give him a yard on that, so it'll bring up 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd down for Ripon.
So we're looking to see how they come out here. Got 3 to the near side, single receiver to the top. Now they all look over once again. They usually do that between.
Augie's getting their side. Now the Ripon crowd is going to get
into it here. 6 on the play clock. There's the motion. Get it off with 2 ticks left. Setting up that screen and a nice cutback and gonna get the first down over there.
The ball is out.
I thought he was down.
I thought so too, but apparently not. And this is like a rugby scrum. So we don't
unpile him. And Osberg comes up with it.
Osberg comes up with it.
Yeah, it almost looked like his knee was down right around the 38 there.
And that is number 96 for Osberg. That's Shaquille Young, the junior out of St. Paul, Minnesota.
That was a huge mound of.
Wow. Well, there were several different piles.
Yeah. So okay, here the Red Hawk defense hasn't had that much time off. And a short field for Osberg here. See what the Augies are going to do. If you're a Red Hawk fan, you got to hope that defense can step it up here. 11:35 to go here in the 3rd. It's Ripon 23, Osberg 18. And we're going to get a false start somewhere. Looked like the tight end over here was backpedaling first.
Could have been.
So they will false start. That is the call. So we'll back it up 5 yards. Make it 1st and 15. As we'll get ready to set things down here.
Get them set.
And the crowd will get back into it. They're looking over for their signals.
Yeah, you see Herrera, number 5, lining up against Ferguson here. And then you got Seth Lane, number 14, lining up on Smith. But you see now,
Ripon got a little back help.
They got a
there.
little back help there from number 20.
I think that's Bunders.
I think it is. I think it's 20. Or, is that Bunders?
26. All right, here we go.
That's Smith.
There's the pitch out, and welcome to the neighborhood, but a flag's thrown as a false start is being called again against Osberg. And I did not get the number of that individual out there, but it was a hit on the far side.
It was 50-something, I believe.
So they march back another 5, so it'll be 1st and 20. Set there. 25 with the hit, and that's Zach Butler, of course. Dropping back, looking, going deep, going for Ferguson, and through the hands of both the defender and the receiver, Ferguson pops up looking for a flag, but that was a good no call by the official as both of them were playing the ball.
Well, that was a nice job by Herrera. And I had a feeling that seeing that double team on Smith was going to open up Ferguson.
Yep.
And that's exactly what happened. And
Good job by O'Hara to turn around and play that one-on-one. So it'll bring up 2nd and 20.
And in motion.
It's tight end reshifting to the far side.
And it looks like we got a flag there.
Yeah, I think there was a jump.
Yeah, there was, and there's Smith
out there.
catch and
Just across midfield, right?
yeah, jumping off sides there at number 99, Dylan Ross.
Yeah.
You saw it on the end clearly, so.
Now they'll look at turn around, and I would take the reception
I
by
would
far, as you're only going to get 5 on the jump. Or are they saying, yeah, there we go. Yeah. He was looking like he was going to walk the other way. So they save the down and get the yardage on the penalty. Now it makes it 2nd and 7. Ferguson and they're looking to shift around again.
They are.
Smith and Ferguson on the near side here. Get going there. Ferguson turned around and was going straight down, and someone misread the pattern there. Either be run or thrown.
Well, Sheehan just threw that 10 yards behind.
Right, I think he was looking
for a short route.
Right, exactly.
A short, quick route, and
just enough for the first down. And
Ferguson was looking for the long yards because he had Herrera beat.
Yeah.
That's just a situation where Sheehan needs to adjust and see that.
Well, that's more of a timing type pass there on that short one. He only needed the 7 yards for the first down, and that's what he was looking for. And a beautiful high kick there.
Gonna be short.
Everybody in red, get out of the way. Just let it go. Why are you running over there? It'll stop right at the 15. Right down here by us, and that's where the Red Hawks will take over with 10:48 to go here in the 3rd quarter. They lead 23-18 over the Augies. Coming up next week for the Red Hawks, they'll take the long trip.
They do.
As they go down to play Knox, and a lot of action will be going on in the Midwest Conference next week, as everybody will get into their regular schedule. Quick throw out pass, and that had no chance at all. And they'll call that incomplete. So bring up 2nd and 10. Buffett did the right thing and probably just let it drop because he knew that defender was right on top of him. So we're going to go with twins to the near side, twins to the top for the Red Hawks here, 2nd and 10. Siebert at quarterback, drops back, the lefty's looking. Nothing there, it's rolling out, coming to the near side, trying to direct traffic. He's got a guy open over the middle there. And number 13.
That it was, and that's Campagna.
And he just trickled up the sideline nice and easy, trying to buy some time for his quarterback, and a nice toss there over the top of the defender for the first down. So the ball will be on the 47 for the Red Hawks. They line up with trips to the near side this time. Single receiver on top. Looking to go downfield again. Gets some rush here. He's going to tuck it down. Got to hang on to that ball like it's a loaf of bread. And goes down. Smart move.
That is. He ran a lot there. He had the defender bearing down on him.
And got the first down.
Yeah, and some. You know? I love this kid's scrambling ability. Like,
you love him because he's left-handed.
Well, we're a special breed.
So, okay, it's first down, ball on the 39 of the Augies. Ripon goes back to that same set. Trips near side, single receiver top. Siebert hands that one off the middle. Big hole. Jeffs a tackle, gets another, and brought down close to the 20-yard line.
Ramage again.
Yeah.
Just
once he gets in the open, he just shifts another gear, and they're going to put that one down at the 24-yard line.
I think I've lost track of the shoestring tackles that he has broken.
Well, he just keeps that other leg churning, and that makes the difference there. And another first down for the Redhawks. Siebert keeps it, juke move, looking to go outside, and he gets hit out there right around the 20-yard line.
Be a gain of about 5.
We're going to give him 6 on that. Well, the nice thing about this triple receiver offense is it spreads the defense
That
out.
it does, and yeah, like we've seen in previous years from the Redhawks, they're a pounded up the middle team, which keeps everybody inside the box.
There's the motion, and it's a counter up the middle. Touchdown Ramage for the 24-yard touchdown, and Redhawks put another 6 on the board.
Well, it's making for a very exciting game here. The non-stop back and forth, and this is the nail-biter kind of situation I was really hoping for tonight to start the season off with two really good teams coming out here and giving it their all.
Well, Ramage turned around and just shot like he was out of a gun, but he could do that because of the big horses up front creating those holes.
Yeah, you got to give them guys shout out. Them big guys are doing a phenomenal job today, both offense and defense.
Flores with the kick, and that one is good, and makes it 30-18. Redhawks with the lead here in the third quarter. Just talking a little bit about the conference schedule starting next week, and Illinois College will be at University of Chicago. Lawrence is at Lake Forest. Beloit is at Cornell. Ripon, of course, travels to Knox, and Grinnell will be at Monmouth. And,
it'll be a good opener for Knox.
I said, early in the broadcast that I like having it, the amount of teams we have now. There's not the North and South division. You're playing everybody, so you get a true conference champion out of that. And to me, that's the way it should be.
Oh, exactly. And no better place to kick off your season, your conference of your season than at Knox. I mean, Ripon, they've dominated the last 21 years. They have in the last 21 appearances. Ripon has won 20 of them.
And Knox, their facility down there has really gone through some changes. It used to be a hole in the ground, basically with grass that was about 6 to 8 inches tall. And since then, they have put some dollars into that facility, put the turf in. It's a beautiful place to go and watch a game. And if you're a player, you don't mind going down there and playing now.
No.
So here we go, getting ready. Flores to kick it off. Welcome to nighttime football at Inglesford College. That's taken right at the 10-yard line, working his way up the middle. Big hole, he's got the side, kicking it around. One to beat, and that's Flores out there. And
Shredder is still on his feet.
He did not go out of bounds, and he is in the end zone.
Wow.
And he just ran that back 90 yards for a touchdown.
Wow.
And what an effort.
Wow, by a sophomore too. Of all the people you'd expect on a college field to pull something like that off, a sophomore. You know,
that is individual effort and heart, and what a play.
Well, he broke so many tackles on there, And watching this replay here, man, there's one tackle he slips right off the bat, dude. Here comes a second one, a third one.
Kept his feet, kept going. Caleb Koss, the freshman.
Four missed tackles.
Out of Forest Lake, Minnesota. What a phenomenal individual effort to keep his team back in this. Extra point attempt to come here. High snap, and that one is up, and that one is good. And it makes it a 5-point difference. 30-25, just like that. Lightning strikes for the Augies.
I mean, this is great. I mean, now it's Ripon's turn to do the same thing again. Run it down, put a big number up, and let's just keep it going like this.
Ripon turned around and using some clock on their last possession, and Osberg decided we don't want to use any clock. We're just going to run it down 90 yards for the touchdown.
Well, I mean, Braden Treader, you just got to give that young man some props, because you don't see that happen very often, especially slipping through that many tackles.
You mean Caleb Casa?
No, it's number 6.
It was number 5. So here we go, as the Redhawks will have their opportunity. And Ripon has 3 deep. Crowd
really
getting, they're getting back into this. They want to pull the Redhawks back out. A little bit of energy in that kick, and that'll be taken at the 7-yard line. Looking to bust it out to the right side, and gets up to the 24, 25-yard line. They're going to mark it at the 25.
Well, just didn't have
we got a flag back here at the 40-yard line, so maybe an offside, not sure. We'll see what they come up with.
Let me see what happened here. Rewind.
Everybody's talking here.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we had a
offside on the kickoff by Osberg. So Ripon will have the option to move him back 5 and have him re-kick it.
Yeah, number 14, way over the line on the replay.
Yeah, he was
there.
a good yard and a half ahead of the kicker.
Hamza Khan.
So we'll do it all over again.
Getting a little excited there, I think he was.
Well, you know, hey, we just scored a touchdown. I want to get down there and do my job.
Make a big play, yeah. I understand the enthusiasm. Nothing worse than getting overexcited, right?
Yeah, they'll turn around and get everything set here. Try it again.
8:20 left in the third here.
Durham Welch with the re-kick here for Osberg. Another fine boot there. This one will be taken at the 11 and dropped. And just fall on it. Because that's what happens. The ball comes out.
That's number 27, Mason Verley. Freshman out of Cudahy.
And Osberg comes up with it. Number 10 pulls it out of there. And that's Robert Adams, the senior linebacker from St. Paul, Minnesota. That's the thing. You're told if you muff the ball, just fall on it. Don't try to pick it up. And here it's going to cost the Redhawks as Osberg is inside the red zone. Ball will be sitting on the 17-yard line. So they've got momentum going with them right now with the return for the kickoff for the touchdown, and now this on the pursuing kickoff.
Well,
Ripon probably regretting that they took the penalty.
Yeah.
So we'll see what happens. We have twins to the top side. And nice job of eluding. There's the crossing pattern, and almost caught out there by Smith.
Yeah.
It was on his hands, but as he came down, the ball hit the turf and popped on him. But he had a great crossing pattern.
Well, that was Smith on him.
Smith on Smith?
Smith on Smith.
So it'll bring up 2nd and 10. This time Smith comes to the near side.
Treader on the far side.
Don't see Ferguson out there. He's one of their other sure-hand receivers. This time looking to roll the other side, going to the end zone.
Treader
just overthrew him.
Yeah. Looking for back-to-back touchdowns.
It's tough to throw from the left side if you're right-handed.
If you're a righty,
going there.
yeah. It's Yeah, because you got to turn all the way back to make that throw.
Yeah, Sheehan a little slow getting up there after he got hit.
But he seems to be okay, so.
Brings up 3rd and 10. Get up to the line. Quick snap, looking to go to the end. And Smith, nice little dodge step there, and he'll turn around and be down right around the 7-yard line.
Once again, the defense giving too much of a buffer room.
And that's going to be awfully close. If it's on the 7.
They're going to say first down.
Well, yep, they're dropping it, and here we go. It'll be 1st and goal from the 7. Almost thought they were going to bring the chains in to do a measurement, but no need for that. Twins to the top side once again. Tight end moves over to the opposite. High snap, that's handed off up the middle. Down to the 5-yard line. And Thompson, the ball carrier there.
No, we haven't seen a lot from him here in the second half. You know, it's been mostly Sheehan in the air.
Right.
So
they've been very effective. So Thompson will go out now. And Ferguson checks in up on the top side. And he looks that way, gets the crossing pattern, and it's incomplete.
And that's Shredder going to be down at.
No, he dropped the ball.
He dropped it, okay.
Yep. Unable to hold on to that. So it brings up 3rd and goal. And the thing is, the Augies don't have to put it in the end zone. They can get 3 points here, and it becomes a 1-possession game with a field goal. So fans getting rowdy here. And we're going to get a timeout called by Osberg, as they want to make sure of this is only the 3rd quarter, but this is an important possession for them.
Well, and that it is, and you see they brought in a couple of new, not new players to the game, but newer on that since what we've seen. You see Fields came into the backfield over here, and then you had number
Ferguson was out there.
Yeah, you had number 9 on the far side that had checked in.
So yeah, they just want to make sure everything is set here.
But Ripon needs definitely a big stop right here.
Yeah, if you keep them out of the end zone here, you have that opportunity to force them to go for the field goal at least, which would make it a 2-point ball game then. Well, but Mr. Momentum right now is with Osberg.
Yeah, it's definitely swayed momentum here.
So they come out of that timeout here. Twins on top, single receiver on the bottom, and that's Smith. Now they look back over. Here comes a blitz. Timing pattern, and
did he catch it?
He got it. Touchdown. Ferguson out there for the touchdown. And a nice job, just threw it up. He went up and got it, brought it down.
Well, and the defenders were there. They were in the position, but Ferguson, just that height difference.
He can jump.
He's got the jumps.
And they take their first lead of the ball game, 31-30, and I believe they're going to go for 2 here.
Yeah, you got to try and make it a 3-point game.
So the crowd here's kind of quieted down a little bit here. So once again, they look over. Timing pattern to the end, going for Smith, and just overthrew him. The Redhawks did a nice job of boxing him in.
Well, you had both Tyler Blair and Bunders standing right there.
They boxed him in,
yep.
So makes it a 1-point ball game, 31-30. Osberg takes their first lead at the 6:46 mark here in the 3rd quarter. Glad to have you along here on Midwest Conference TV and the Ripon channel from Ingalls Field in Ripon, Wisconsin. Hope you're enjoying the game as much as we are bringing it along to you. I'm Howard Hansen along with Casey Hansen, and this is all we could ask for.
Oh, man, I could not have asked for a better Saturday night. I was a little apprehensive because they're normally 1 o'clock games, you know, and I was like, you know, I wasn't sure how it was going to be, but this is just like calling a Friday night game.
Yeah,
you know?
it's exciting, and first nighttime game for the Redhawks in 20 years, so definitely entertaining the fans here. So we will see how the receiving team does for Redhawks after they fumbled or muffed the last kickoff attempt, which gave Osberg that short field and an opportunity to take the lead. I'm sure everybody on special teams was talked to.
Yeah.
Nice solid kick. That'll be taken at the 14-yard line. Gets up, crosses the 25, and coming back, reversing direction, and finally brought down around the 28-yard line.
Yeah, Bunders did a nice job there, but that's a lot of extra running for no gain.
Yeah, I didn't gain anything on that. And give Osberg credit, there was nowhere for him to cut up in the middle of the field. So
there was 3 white jerseys standing right there.
So, okay, Redhawks seeing if they can change the momentum here as they get the ball. Everybody's looking over for the signs. Twins on top, single receiver to the near side. Single back, fake that, quick pass out, and a nice catch and a pickup of about 7 yards, 6 yards.
McSayo. Saying that name a lot today.
Yep, that's a good little timing pass there, because the defender doesn't want to get burnt downfield, and you can stop and turn that just about any time. So now he goes to the top side. We get the trips come down to the near side. Ramage is the lone back in the backfield. Brings up 2nd and 4. Stepping up, nothing there, throws it out. And his receiver had it and was looking to run before he had the ball. Had the first down.
That was number 15, Jordan Teets. He's a freshman out of Randolph, Wisconsin. Not too far from here.
Actually, that was number 19 again. He's just coming across to the near side here. So they stack the trips up on top again in a bunched formation, and it's the pitch out.
Ramage, did you just see that?
Well, he waited for the defense to commit.
Yeah.
And then he hurdled and proceeded.
Exactly, the hurdle there. And almost looked like he used him as a step stool.
Just to get up and over. And Maceo was just down on this side as a decoy.
Yeah.
To keep 2 defenders down this way. All right, everybody looks over. Ready to go here. 1st and 10, ball sitting on the 41-yard line of the Redhawks. There's that quick pass out. It's caught, and there's that slippage you were talking about, Casey. He tried cutting back, and a little bit of moisture on the grass. Just turned around and took him down.
Well, the temperature has dropped, and you can see a lot of people have their hoods up now. So.
Yeah, it is definitely fall football right now.
That it is.
For sure. So 2nd and 5 for the Redhawks. Back to the Twins top, Twins bottom. Ramage in the backfield. He's looking to trickle over the middle. going deep and unable to get to it.
That's number 20. That's Megaseo's younger brother,
Yeah.
Kapina. That's the first appearance we've seen from him today. I was wondering if he was going to make it in because we did see him last year in the game played.
And he is quick.
He's very quick. He's just as fast as his older brother.
I'd like to see the two of them race.
They were running earlier in pregame. I saw him.
Yeah.
And yeah, he just about half a step or so behind, but still, that's some top speed.
All right. So it brings up 3rd and 5. Got to pick up the 5 here. A little screen pass, turns the corner. Going to be close, might have it by a yard.
Ulrich with a nice reception there.
And they are going to give it to him. They're moving the chain. So a nice job there by the reception, making sure knowing where you are, as Siebert waited and waited and drew the line in before he got rid of that. So 1st and 10. There's the handoff. Ramage jumps over the first group and held up by the second. He'll pick up maybe a yard. Everybody on piles from the bottom. Joshua Amaro, big number 55, the sophomore linebacker for Minneapolis, was in on that tackle for the Augies.
Ripon looks a little confused right now.
Walter Bryant, number 18, checks in as a receiver here on the near side.
Oh.
Get out of my way, lineman.
Well, Megseo, nice job there. Bryant did a nice job of getting that defender away on the crisscross.
Yeah.
So that'll move this chains.
Yeah, big 74 was downfield and got in the way. So he had to spin out of that, but got the first down. Ball is on the 30 of Augsburg. Siebert parks out, looking, rolls out, and gets the quick hitter.
That's Megseo again.
And a good pickup there. And it'll be another first down.
There's going to be some really good receiving yards for stats at the end of this game today.
I'm anxious to see what those are like for both teams.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like for both teams, they have both passed well. Good receptions, good yards.
So ball is on the 20. And they give it to Ramage as he goes up the middle a bit, still churning and burning, taking white bodies with him. Those white jerseys had a hard time getting him down.
Well, that's where those high steps in practice come into effect here.
And a good solid 7-yard pickup there as we're at the 2:14 mark here in the 3rd quarter. Augsburg with the 1-point lead over Ripon, 31-30. Siebert waiting. Now they all look back over again. Usually look over around the 15-second mark on the play clock. Little motion there. Handoff. Cutting back. Trying to get away from the one tackler. Could not do it. Ramage with another good run there. And they will put the ball inside the 10, where it'll be first and goal from the 6.
You got to give 31 credit on that one. He did all he could to stop that. Yeah. Mathis, a senior out of Sauk Rapids, Minnesota.
Yeah, it's Camden Carlson Matthias. He's a senior D-back, and if he doesn't hang on, it's a touchdown. But now we got a player out there, and hopefully this is just a cramping situation. I mean, it was a nice day Yeah, it's cooling down.
Well, we saw that a couple Fridays ago with the high school game here. Right around this time, people started cramping up.
Yeah, because they didn't take in enough fluids early, and that's what we're hoping it is. And he's getting up on his own, so, and now he goes right to the liquid. So hopefully that's all it was, and gets a round of applause from the crowd here on both sides.
Let's go, boys!
So, first and goal. Ball is on the 6-yard line here for the Redhawks as they're trying to recapture the lead here. Siebert calling it out, gets it, hands it off, and waltzes into the end zone untouched for the touchdown is our man, Connor Rampage. Just
you just saw him. He walked in, one step to the left, a step to the right, and a cut back to the left, and
nobody touched him.
Nobody touched him. You know, it was like watching one of them connect the dot things. You know.
Yeah, it was an exciting run and a great drive there by the Redhawks to bounce back. And it looks like they got a little bit of a Mr. Mole on their side now with 1:18 to go.
And they're going to go for 2 here, and that's a smart choice.
Well, you make it a touchdown difference. Rolling, looking, nobody out there, throws it in for a jump ball, and it's intercepted. That's a live ball. You got to tackle somebody out there. Cutting back, still on the feet, and finally brought down. Did not get the number there.
19 with that interception. That is Tremone Nevels.
A sophomore, another young player out of Minneapolis. And,
I've been looking at this Augie's roster, and yeah, a lot of freshmen and sophomores, a few juniors, and very few seniors. So a very young squad.
And we do have a flag on the ground out there down by the 8-yard line, so we'll have to see what that was about. As we're waiting, Coach Ernst is out on the field asking questions about that. Herrera was the one who made the tackle finally on that to bring him down, so get everything cleaned up here and see what's happening. Boy, they're doing some heavy discussion over there.
That they are. So
they're probably like, we got a little voice in our ears, and he's probably right on, our executive producer, Riley Eisenagel. They're probably figuring out, okay, where are we going to go? There's not going to be much open to eat, you know, by the time this game is over. Coach Ernst, I think, is out there giving the side judge out there, you know, hey, you know, you get out of here quick enough, you know, there's always, you know, a restaurant downtown or something you can find.
Yeah, there's a few good restaurants downtown. Yeah, Canoes Brewing Company, you know. Very, very popular spot in the evenings for pizza and handcrafted beer.
Paninis and all that good stuff.
Yeah.
So here we go. Let's hear what he has to say.
So, penalty on Ramage
A
for a chop block, yeah.
On the return, so that took a lot of time for not much to happen.
Yeah.
Well, we have 1:18 to go here in the third. Ripon regains the lead 36-31. And more explanation going on.
Well, Coach Ernst wants to make sure it was the right call, you know. And
well, it happened way over on the far side, so
yeah.
I'm sure Ron didn't have the greatest view of it.
Visitors today. Have you called the foul over there yet?
So he walks down the sideline and stops at his usual spot right around the 50-yard line. Redhawks will get ready to kick off, and That'll be Eric Flores doing the kicking.
1:18 left here in the third quarter.
We got a lot of game
I
left
know,
here.
I was just thinking that. I looked at the actual time, and I was like, man, this is a pretty long third quarter. We haven't seen a quarter this long since the first high school game, a third quarter.
That was a long one, yeah.
That was a long one, almost an hour.
So here we go. Flores getting ready and gets the okay, and here is the kick. This one's going to be a little short, taken at around the 16-yard line, working up that right side. One hand grab and take him down. I didn't get the number
28,
of that individual.
and that's Thompson again. They have now moved their running back, their 2 running backs and one of the receivers to the special teams receiving position.
Now see what they can do there. So here Augsburg comes out. They got 1:13 to work with here in the third quarter. Boy, it seems
74 yards to go.
It seems like the Red Hawk defense has been on the field a lot tonight, doesn't it?
It does. So Sheehan.
Look, at hands it off around the left side. And great blocking going on out there, leading the way, and a little bit of trash talking going with it.
Well, yeah, you'd expect that from a very close game. I mean, physical too. These teams have both been just leaving it all on the field today.
So they're going to say a loss of a yard on that.
Nice job by the Red Hawks there.
Sheehan looking. Here's the wide out.
And it's just underthrown.
Yeah, didn't had the receiver open, but just couldn't connect with him on the timing.
Well, and that's a rare thing for Sheehan today, because we've only seen it a handful of times in the first quarter where he either overthrow or underthrew. Otherwise, so far everything else has been pretty on target.
Well, and normally with Smith, the receiver out there, if it's within the stadium, he's got it. So kind of surprised there. Comes over and joins him on the near side here. Brings up 3rd and 11. Looking over the middle. Almost
can't connect with the tight end.
He had the best shot at catching that. It's just a little behind him, I think. So it'll bring up a 4th down and 11 in a punting situation for the Augies. So the Red Hawk defense does hold here. And we'll get the ball back with 34 seconds left in the third quarter. So Bunders is back to receive for the Red Hawks. We've seen some good punts here. Rodriguez with another high one, and Bunders just gets out of the way, grabs that one.
And that was actually smart on Bunder's part, because it would have rolled another 10 yards. Easily. He knew at least he knew he was going to get hit right away. He knew it.
Well, and he brings a lot of knowledge.
Yeah,
the junior has played a lot.
Yeah, he has.
Career,
he has. We've seen him play from his freshman year on.
And we do have a player down here. I hope it's a cramp again.
Not sure on a player number.
Like I say, with the weather like it is, it's very easy not to take in fluids there. And 9 out of 10 times, that's what it is this early in the season with the weather the way it's been.
Well, exactly. So.
And that looks like what they're doing is stretching that out there.
Yeah.
So.
It looks. I think that's Thompson. Looks like him.
Yeah, cramps you can bounce back from. It's the other type of injuries you don't want to see. So
yeah, exactly.
If we had to see him down, and glad to see that it's just a cramp. The training staff is working on him out there. As we say,
number 2 it was.
Kimbrough, the sophomore out there. And he's up and walking off on his own. So the Redhawks get actually a little extra time out there with their offensive coordinator to talk over what they wish to do, as it's 1st and 10 for them on the 31-yard line. Siebert calling it out. Motion, fakes the handoff, gives it to Wells. Rampage up the middle. He'll pick up 4 or 5 yards. Now the rest of the offensive line will try to help.
It was really nice of the O-line to get up there and give a big old hug.
Used to hate that because you'd be in a spot, and all of a sudden you feel this big thump in your back, you know, as they're trying to move you forward. Sometimes it hurts more than the guy in the other colored uniform that hits you.
Yeah, I don't know. I played a double tight end, so.
And that's where the 3rd quarter will come to an end here at Ingalls Field in Ripon, with the Ripon College Redhawks leading the Augsburg Aggies 36-31. We'll be back in 1 minute on the Ripon Channel and Midwest Conference TV.
Ladies and gentlemen, tonight's attendance for opening night here at Ingalls Field is 7,521. Again, attendance tonight, 7,521. The Augsburg Aggies and Ripon Redhawks. Thank you for attending tonight's contest.
Welcome back to Ingalls Field, Ripon, Wisconsin, where we get ready to start the 4th quarter. And we just had a happy birthday song sung to Logan. Don't know Logan's last name, but he was pretty happy about that. So, Redhawks, 2nd and 5. Handoff up the middle again. Rampage hanging on to that ball as he gets the 1st down. And more important to the Redhawks is the clock will continue to run. They get up to the line of scrimmage right away, look over for the signs. It'll be interesting to see the final stats of what he has for yardage.
Yeah.
Because a lot of those, like I said earlier, have been on second effort there. Siebert going over the middle. It's caught down the middle by number 83 there.
That's Braden Slobrecht with a big reception there.
Yeah, the big tight end just followed the hash marks down, and Siebert put it right where it needed to be. He was the only one that was going to catch that. And a big pickup for the Redhawks.
6'3", so got some height.
Quick snap. Give it to the running back. We're going to get a flag back in the hold area.
Yeah. Number 66 is back there.
And
Cameron Bott.
both hands went up and said, "Who? Me? I didn't do it."
That was that's always the indicator, you know, with the who me.
So that'll march it back 10 from the point of the infraction. Now, that's the first holding call we've had this game.
Yeah, you had to say something now, didn't you?
Well, I waited.
Did you?
I waited.
Well,
I was going to say we've only had a few penalties.
Yeah, so we're, what, 45 minutes and 52 seconds
before we got the first holding call.
Yeah.
Most of them have been false starts.
Yeah, a few false starts
personal
or
fouls.
personal fouls. Yep.
So, okay, marches them back. 10 yards, makes it 1st and 20. Ball is back on the 38-yard line for the Redhawks. There's the motion going. Fakes the handoff. Gives it to the second man through. That's Rampage. And he takes it almost back to the original line of scrimmage, about a yard short.
Well, you saw that lowering of the shoulder, the actually initiating the contact instead of waiting to
and
be
receive
hit.
it.
Yeah, and you saw what happened. As soon as he made that contact, he got an extra yard. And that's exactly what I'm hoping to see a lot of this season from this Red Hawk team.
Well, it's always better to give than receive. So twins to the near side, single receiver up on top.
Everybody looking over for the play. You're right. It's right at the 15-second mark when they look over.
Quick handoff off that left side, feeding off of those big horses on that left side line, and he picks up a good 5 yards. So it'll make it 3rd and 5, where it becomes a manageable situation. And you would assume they're probably going to be in 4-down territory down in this area.
Yeah, I would expect them to be running the 4-down for sure.
Because it would put it out to almost a 50-yard field goal attempt if the ball were to stay where it was.
Yeah.
Siebert claps it out. There's the motion again. Fakes it, keeps it himself, going straight ahead, and going to get the first down. Gets down to the 15-yard line, and a first down and a nice run there. And he is pumped.
He is too, but man, you got to give it out to that O-line, man. They opened up a hole so big for him to walk right through.
And it's just a matter of, all right, everybody straight ahead on 2.
Yeah,
That's about what it was.
Well, exactly. Yeah, you had the man in motion, which
shifted
you
the linebackers.
Shifted everybody, yeah. And like I said, that O-line just opened up that hole for Siebert.
So, okay, 1st and 10, ball on the 15 for the Red Hawks. Give it the Rampage. He's looking, he's picking, sidestepping, gets down to about the 6-yard line, 7-yard line they're going to put him at. I love the way he looks and waits for his lineman to do something, then feeds off of that very well.
You see that head is on a swivel. As soon as he has that ball, his head is back and forth like he is crossing the street.
So it'll bring up 2nd and 2. Gets it again, this time straight ahead, fighting. He's in for the touchdown.
The secondary, after initiating contact, is exactly where Ramage is excelling today.
His yaks, yards after touch or catch, whatever, are phenomenal because he's getting hit, and then it's everything after that with that second effort. The second wind on those is just. I am thoroughly impressed with this young man today. You know, and what grade is he in?
He's young, so we have time to watch him.
He is only a freshman.
Oh, yeah, he is a freshman, yeah.
He's a freshman. So he's out of Ashwaubenon. He's a Jaguar.
Yeah.
And
that makes the score 43-31. Ripon with 11:16 left on the clock.
Well, here's a little news for you. And you'll like this. Connor Rampage, he's only a freshman.
Okay.
Has just tied the school record for the amount of touchdowns in a game by one person.
Really?
6.
Wow.
So, and we still got 11 minutes and 16 seconds to go. So, what do we have? 3 for him for yardage.
I'm looking right now. They just gave me my stats. So Connor Ramage, 23 carries for 184 yards.
And that was before.
That was before this touchdown.
Before this quarter started.
That was the end of the third quarter stats.
Right.
Yeah.
So he's well over 200 right now.
Yeah, and he's averaging 8 yards a carry.
And he's just doing it all and just got his 6th touchdown, like I said.
Yeah. So. Shout out to the freshman.
Hey, you know, definitely going to be a fun 4 years watching that young man play. Like I say, out of Ashwaubenon High School up in Green Bay. And you know he's going to grow a little bit.
Yeah. Well, you hope so, hitting the weight room and whatnot. I mean, he's already 5'9", 200 pounds.
Right.
So.
And he's just a freshman, so
exactly.
His body's going to grow a little bit, Then he's really going to be fierce. So Red Hawk fans here are pumped. Flores with a short kick taken at the 15. looking to turn it outside, cuts back in. Nice job getting it up to the 35.
Well, Treader did a great job of coming up and then cutting to the near side here.
He looked at the pursuit and ran against it. And like I said, great job there. They're going to actually get him up to the 36-yard line. So a 16-yard return on that kickoff for Treader. Sheehan turns around and comes out with his offense ready to go here. 43-31, Redhawks with the lead here. Quick pass out. Oh, Ferguson had a hold of a jersey out there and didn't get a call, but
well, Treader with a nice catch and yardage is there. Almost had a Ripon defender almost had a hand on that pass there. That's exactly what Ripon would have needed to really wipe out the Sails.
Looking down and intercepted. Nice job. Number 14, Seth Lane, just playing his slot in the defense there, and turn around and never even saw him being out there as Sheehan was focused on one receiver and never saw him there. So a big turnover there for the Redhawks as they'll have short field here. Ball will be on the 47-yard line. Red Hawk fans getting a little excited here. Siebert goes up, talks to his center, now backs up.
Low snap.
Yeah. And that was a lot of yardage out of a what could have been a disastrous play.
Yeah, that it was. And you can hear the guys down on the field down there as soon as Ramage got hit. They're thinking it was a little late on the hit.
Yeah, a little out of bounds there, maybe.
Well, I mean, tempers do flare. It is football.
Yeah, once you hit the sideline, you're supposed to let go, but it doesn't always happen. So 7-yard pickup there for Ramage. Give it to him again up the middle.
Ain't broke, don't fix it, right?
Exactly, you know. So they'll turn around and say maybe a 2-yard pickup there, 1.5 yards.
Yeah, about a half yard short.
There, put it about a yard. Now they move it again.
No, see,
even closer. They keep moving.
It's like a half yard.
Length of the ball.
Not even.
So it brings up 3rd. And this is time for the quarterback just to keep it and go up the middle.
Well, Ramage needs a break. You can see him. He's out there breathing heavy.
Yeah.
He is being the workhorse today.
He gets it again. This time he picks and chooses. And
It's going to be close.
The side judge over there says yes. The head lineman over there. Yeah, so they will move it. Yeah, that was really close.
Yeah. Super close. He got so that's one of the first times I've seen Ramage dang near get stood up at the line of scrimmage.
So the Redhawks taking their time here, trying to use up some of that clock there. As they say right now with the lead, the clock is your friend.
Well, 8.5 minutes left in this ball game.
Back to pass. Nice little flare out there. Look at that, lowers his head.
Yeah, and he's down.
Yeah.
Number 10, Ulrich, he took a hit hard there.
And it wasn't anything malicious. It's just, you know, body parts in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Yeah, it wasn't just the hit, it was how he hit the ground.
Yeah, it was combination, but it is a first down. And the official's calling timeout here.
So
because he's right on the sideline. It's good to see him. He's sitting up.
Yeah, he's on one knee, on his knee. So
we'll turn around and hopefully gets up and continues on with his evening.
Well, he's been an integral part tonight. They haven't gone to him very much, but he's been drawing players away.
There he goes. He's up, kind of pointing a little towards his lower back.
Yeah, like I said, when he
might have got twisted when he got hit or something.
Yeah.
So Ripon College training staff will take a look at him a little more. He's the type of individual that, like you said, Casey, has been a big part of this offense tonight, whether on his crossing patterns or little side outs.
Yep.
What did Siebert have for passing so far for tonight, yardage coming into this quarter?
Siebert is 8 for 15 with 107 yards as of the end of the third quarter.
Okay.
So not bad for, for the...
It just seemed like more yardage than that.
It did.
Oh, there's a jump. Nothing called. And that'll be a pickup of about 2 yards.
Ramage, they're just going to keep running it like this. If he can gain, a couple of yards off of every play, Ripon's going to burn through this remaining 7.5 minutes, and
that's their goal right now, is to use the clock.
Well, the clock is your friend, so.
It's a 2-touchdown difference, basic for Augsburg. And as long as you keep your offense off the field, you've got a great chance to win.
So everybody's set now. It's down to 7 on the play clock.
There's the motion out of the backfield. Fake the pass that way. Goes deep. Nobody's on him.
And who is it? Ramage.
Still going. And he's going to be just short. You got to give him the ball on this one.
Oh, that was number 13. I'm sorry. That's Campagna.
Okay.
We haven't said Campana too much today.
Yeah, it was a great release there by Siebert to get that down there. All right, now you got to give the ball to number 12 and let him break the school record.
Yeah, and
No, we're going to get the quarterback's going to keep it and go in. And we get a flag. Get a little trash talking out there. Is that what the flag's about? Unsportsmanlike conduct?
Could be. This could change it.
Yeah, could move things back.
We'll have to see what the line judge saw.
Turn around and say something?
I don't know. My lip reading skills are
They've
horrible.
pointed both directions, so we're
I
just
know.
going to have to wait and see what the referee says on this.
Yeah.
Because it can make the difference of it being, a touchdown or 1st and 17.
Yeah, exactly. And that could be the difference. So
wait and let these guys get it all straightened out, and we'll listen to see what they say.
Well, yeah, they're about to.
Hey, ready to go home!
Okay.
So false start.
But it took that long to turn around and hit it?
Well, okay, but they want to make sure they're getting it right. And then, like I said, I'd rather have them get together and take the extra time to make the right call.
But on that, you go to the guy who threw the flag. Who moved?
Yeah.
What did you see?
Yes.
And it's done and over.
Yeah. But, first game of the season.
You don't need tea and crumpets, for everybody to get over that.
So, getting ready here.
It's okay, they move this one back 5.
So
Ball's
now
back
do
on the
you
6.
give it to Ramage?
I do. I mean, now you're out of ways. Now they go with a tight set here. Oh, the play clock hasn't started. That's the whole thing. That's
Well,
what they're waiting
it was going, but
they reset it.
now they reset it.
Hour! Just pick it up, let's go home! Christ!
So turn around, and now it starts running. They'll wait. And they're going to use some of the time, let it come off the regular clock also. Now we're down to 10, so things will start moving now. He's going to keep it himself, going around the end, cuts back and brought down. Now the only thing that I don't like about Ziebert carrying the ball in that situation is he's your backup quarterback who is now your starting quarterback depending on what happens with McCormick.
Yeah.
Do you want him out there getting hit like that?
Well, I mean, you do and you don't.
Give it to a running back who's used to getting hit or hitting someone.
Yeah. But, you know, I mean,
so it's no gain,
you've been
down.
Running Ramage nonstop.
Yeah.
Kind of mixed it up a
He's
little
warmed
bit.
up.
He's really warmed up. But
they'll let the clock go down. We're at 10 again. Now they'll get ready. And they give it to him this time.
And there's
he's nowhere
to go.
Yep.
Big old number 20 in there. Boncani.
He's a freshman. He's done a good job tonight.
Yeah, seen him make a few plays here, so.
So we go backwards a little bit. We're back to the 10 now. So it's 3rd and goal.
Approaching the 5-minute mark here.
Go offense.
Well, you turn around and no matter what, you get points here. It makes it very difficult for Osberg. Looking to pass, nobody open. Throws up the duck, and luckily, right through the hands of the defender, number 31.
Yeah.
Because that's intercepted, that whole drive is for naught. At least now you can send out the field goal team and have a chance to put 3 more on the board.
And Flores has done a great job,
except for the opening kick.
Except for
the opening extra point where he donked the one.
Yeah, well, I mean, he's a sophomore. He's from Yuma, Arizona, so.
If he'd have been kicking down here, I'd have said maybe the sun got in his eyes. But it was the other end. His back was to the sun. So here we go. This will be a 26-yard field goal attempt. Snap is down. Kick is up. Kick is through the middle and good. And makes it 46-31 with 4:40 to go. Red Hawks with the lead here. And looking to try to get their first victory against Osberg in 3 tries.
Definitely looking good for the Red Hawks, but you cannot you can't count out the Augies.
We had a 90-yard kickoff return.
Well,
of course
exactly.
you can.
You know, and if any indication of the first half is what could happen here in the second half, I'm not counting them out.
No, I mean there's 4 minutes and 40 seconds. That's a lot of time.
Well, and 15 points, totally doable.
Hey, that's 2 touchdowns and 2 extra point attempts there.
Yeah,
you're right there.
That it would be.
So, as we say, next week, September 11th, the Red Hawks will travel down to Knox to take on the Prairie Fire. That'll be a 1 o'clock start down there. Don't know what's happening with Osberg. Didn't see their schedule at all.
I have not.
But I would assume they're starting their conference also.
He's got to have that first preseason game in there, try and find somebody we can whoop up on,
Well,
but it doesn't always happen, as we can see tonight,
Well, you turn around and want to get your guys out there hitting somebody else instead of the same individuals in practice all the time.
Yep.
So Flores getting ready to kick off. I like the bunch situation down here. Now they spread out, mixing it around. Another short kick going to be taken right around the 15.
There's Treader.
He's looking to cut back up and in, and red shirts all around him.
So we're going to mark it at the 24.
And number 53 was the first one to meet him there for the Red Hawks. and that's Quincy DeLoro, a senior out of Madison, Wisconsin. Played his high school ball at Monona Grove.
Yeah, we know where that is.
Yep, won a sectional championship for baseball down there one year. Actually, that was in 2000.
Yeah,
So.
that was a long time ago.
So 1st and 10 here. Ball on the 24-yard line.
Sheehan looking to make a drive down the field here. 4:33.
There's that quick pass, and it's batted down. And nice hit.
Herrera with a huge hit there on Smith.
Smith had to wait for it because the ball was batted, and that gave Herrera the opportunity to get up there and.
Well, and Herrera's been waiting all night to hit him.
Because he's gotten burnt a few times.
Quite a few times,
Smith,
yeah. So
little revenge there.
Well, I don't know if you call it revenge.
Payback.
Payback,
Payback.
yeah.
Smith in motion, going over to the far wide side. He'll stop, and wide open over the middle. Treader, he's still on his feet, cutting back.
Looking. And he
comes down at about the 15-yard line.
By Bunders barely tripping him up.
Well, like you said, you don't count the Augies out because they can strike quickly, and Treader was showing you right there.
Well, exactly. You know, it's exactly like I said. You cannot count these guys out.
So it will be 1st down, and ball is marked on the 15. On a great crossing pattern there by Treader.
But Sheehan tonight, as through the 3rd quarter, 22 for 34 with 1 interception for 284 yards.
And a nice job of stringing that one out. And Thompson with no opportunity to turn it up. He gets a yard on that. And the clock continues to run as we are at 3:15 to go in the ball game. Looking, going to the corner. And Smith almost came down with that with one hand. He spun around, and what a play.
But you see what the Red Hawks have done now to him. They had to, and I'm glad to see they finally recognize that this guy's got hop speed. We need a double
You need
cover.
some help out there.
Need it.
Yeah, exactly.
And you got Bunders and Herrera out there doing a phenomenal job. Seth Lane, another one, been doing a great job covering Tritter.
3rd and 9, looking to the end zone, looking, there's the pass over the middle, it's a catch, and gonna come down just short, and going to the big guy again down there, Smith.
Well, you saw hops again, you know.
He just threw it up high where nobody else was gonna get it. So it makes it 1st and goal, ball on the 4. There's the pass into the corner, and knocked down, almost intercepted.
As Devin Smith knocks that down.
Smith, Smith, the receiver, became the defender on that.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, it was going to be an interception there.
Well, and we've seen that happen both ways today.
Yeah.
On an attempt.
Dominic Smith, the intended receiver. Doubling him up again. Looking, rolling. Throws it down underneath, and that's incomplete.
Well, and you saw Dalen Smith barreling down on Sheehan. He knew he was going to get hit, and exactly, forcing the bad pass.
Now we got a player down in the end zone. And that was Treader. He's up.
So he hustles off because
Well, we're getting a timeout called here.
For the injured player.
Yep. The referee plays that whistle pretty good. Wonder if he knows any show tunes. So here we go. It's 3rd down. And the ball is on the 1-yard line. And in motion.
They're going to give it to Thompson.
And he's going to be denied.
Number 37, Clay Richard.
Yep. And 95 was in there, I believe, also.
Zach Gustafson.
Yep, he was in the middle there. taking on the big bodies. So it comes up to 4th down and 1, and this crowd is getting into it.
Well, the Augies have to score here.
Need a score and then
A onside kick.
looking to the end zone. There's the crossing pattern, and it's a touchdown.
And that's gonna be Ferguson.
Yeah, just to beat his defender, he turned around and faked to go out to the corner and then cut back through, and there was nobody
He was
in
wide,
the middle.
nobody there. So, 2-point conversion,
You have to go for 2.
and then a definite onside attempt. Because you cannot give the Red Hawks the ball again.
Yeah, no, they're going to go for 1.
Okay, and then
And then
hope
hope for the 2-point
two-point
conversion on the
that
next one.
Yep, okay.
Somebody's
Timeout.
Ripon's calling the timeout here.
Okay.
So they want to talk this over a little bit or give the kicker a little time to think. As he's missed one earlier too.
That he has.
So it's
So far, the kickers, though, today, other than their first missed attempts,
very impressive.
very impressive. You know, Flores had the ding off the pole, and Welch
missed
it wide to the left.
Yeah.
Other than that, the rest of these field goals have been straight down the middle.
So they will come out here and get set for this. Couldn't ask for a better opening game here, and you got to think there's a little magic here in the air in the night here in Ripon. As we said, this is the first night game in 20 years, and
it's down to 62 degrees now, so it's definitely
starting to get a little haze out there.
That you are. So Welch
lines up.
A little bit of movement.
Yeah, I think that's on Ripon.
Yeah, number 97.
Nope, they're calling it on Osborne. Okay.
Yep.
So they'll move it back 5.
So yeah, number 97, Lomax.
He had some red jerseys moving at him, so it kind of flinched there a little bit. Welch is set. Snap is down, kick is up, and
Good.
Kick is good. So now you look for the onside kick here. It's 46 Ripon, 38 Osberg. So
a good recovery on an onside, and then Sheehan does exactly what he's been doing here, and just drive that ball straight down the field. Hope for your 2-point conversion then.
and you tie it up.
See, and I would have expected him to go for the 2 now,
Right.
because then the onside is successful. You march down the field. You
Then
have the option to tie or win.
Right. But either way, you had to go for 1 or 2 on either of them.
Yeah.
And now the big thing comes, you got to come up with the ball.
Yeah, that you do.
So
Which
you get
side
your
you
hands
kick it
team
to.
out there for the Red Hawk. You're going to see wide receivers and running backs out there up on the line.
Yeah, well, you're just looking at it. It's a who's who of has touched the ball today out there.
Right.
You know? It is the best of the best receivers and running backs out there for the Red Hawks right now.
And this is one of the lost arts of football is the onside
Yeah.
kick. You know, getting it to bounce just right. And what you really want is you want it to, number one, first go 10 yards.
Yeah.
But you want to have that ball up in the air so that your team has an opportunity to recover that. And they're going to overload the short side.
They are.
And there you go. You come up and get it and just fall down.
That
Don't let it come to you. You won't get that.
Yeah, and you know, Bunders knows this. He knows this. Oh, it's going to be short. So, yeah, smart thing, take the step up so it can only go the 8 yards.
Because if he lets it come down, it's going to bounce around that 10-yard mark.
would've.
And then it becomes very difficult to handle.
Yeah.
So, minute 58 to go here in the ball game. Red Hawks will take over short field. Ball sitting right around the 41-yard line.
Well, Augies with only 1 timeout left.
They're going to put it right on the 40. So that's been changed. They're going to change the time on the game clock.
Okay. I couldn't hear what they were saying.
Yeah. So we're ready to go here. We're going to see a ton of running here.
Well, they're gonna let it. They have
might
to.
go into the victory. Well, it's a little
They're
early to
early
go
for the
victory
victory.
formation.
I'm gonna say
Run a couple of plays,
run
then
two
you
plays.
can.
Yep, run 2 plays, get your first down, and then do your victory.
Because they got 2 timeouts that they can use to slow it down a bit. Now Osberg will take a timeout right away.
They're going to
save
use
some
their
clock.
Yeah. Oh no, they have 2.
They had 2.
2 left.
And stop was number 90, Antonio Navy.
So they'll stop the clock with 1:49 and a loss of 1 yard on that. So they will have a 1 timeout left. And we hope you've been enjoying this game as we've been bringing it to Casey Hansen on color. I'm Howard Hansen on the play-by-play. Want to thank our executive producer, Riley Eisenagel, who makes us sound good and brings you this great video of the game, and Michael Westemeyer, the SID from the college, for all the information that he gets to us.
Oh, he gives us some great information. So well, let's get rid of some of these legalities real quick.
Take care of that one.
Tonight's MWC TV webcast, including video, audio, images, and all other content, are the sole exclusive property of Ripon College, Osberg, sorry.
I know, you keep thinking of Osberg,
I do, which is on the other
here.
side. The Midwest Conference and the Ripon channel. Any reproduction, distribution, or other unauthorized use of this copyrighted webcast without the consent of the Midwest Conference, Stretch Internet, is strictly prohibited.
That takes care of part of the legals, keeps
That
the attorneys happy. And the Red Hawks will come up to the line where it'll be 2nd and 11. And he's not even trying to get any yards, just wants to
just run the clock.
Use the time, make them use their last timeout here. But now, you know, you're going to have to turn around and get some yardage.
Otherwise, you turn the ball over.
Or you turn the ball over, yeah.
You know,
If the score stays the way it is, that's going to be a long bus ride back to Minneapolis for these kids.
Yeah.
But, you know, I'm sure they're going to sleep well on that bus on the way back because they played a hard-fought game.
Well, they're not going to get home till like 2 in the morning.
Yeah, well, when you're not driving, it doesn't make a difference. You're sleeping.
True. That is
you know?
true.
A lot of these guys probably brought their pillow along, and they're snuggling up to that thing and taking the motor coach home.
Yeah.
So
nothing worse than when you got to sleep on a bus.
we will be back here at Ingalls Field on the 18th of September as Ripon will host Cornell. That will be a 1 o'clock start. I don't know why they played here at night. Maybe they might want to move it to a night game.
Yeah, might want to.
You know, reminds me of that saying from Field of Dreams. Is there a little bit of magic in the moonlight tonight? Oh, for the Red Hawks, it looks like it's been there because they're looking to pick up their first victory of the year, but also their first victory over Osberg in 3 tries. So now they back up here. 3rd and 15. Swings out wide, he's going to keep it. Got to hang on to that. It's not a loaf of bread. And it'll bring up 4th down.
Do you punt this and try and bury him inside the 5?
A little pooch kick.
Yeah.
You know, drop it somewhere around the 20, 15. You know, that's putting them back pretty good as the clock will continue to run. You know, they're going to use as much of that play clock.
Well, it's going to be under a minute. It's going to be under a minute. Or when the Augies take it.
So Chase Fink will come out to do the punting here. And, you know, they may take a penalty here to back it up another 5.
I mean, it'd be
no, Ernst will call a timeout with 2 seconds left on the play clock. So that is their 2nd timeout. And clock is stopped with 55 seconds on the scoreboard and left in the ball game.
Yeah, this game has been everything I was hoping for. But, you you always say, plan for the best, expect the worst. You know? Well, and I saw first game of the season, I expected, not a score like this. Well, this is not. I expected, maybe 21-10, somewhere in there.
One way or the other.
And we got a heck of a game tonight.
And you look at, penalty-wise, both teams. I'll bet you there's under a dozen penalties so far in this ball game, and.
Penalties. Right now, let me find my penalty sheet here. Okay. We got
3 for
21 yards for Osberg and 2 for 89.
We got 5 there. That's
wrong. 5 for 42.
Okay. I say under a dozen penalties in this game. So Feint with a nice kick. He'll hang that and drop it somewhere around the 10.
Oh,
it's going to take a side bounce.
Inside the 5.
Still going up the sideline and finally knocked out of bounds.
Yeah, that was a great punt. That's exactly where it needed to be, inside the 5.
And it'll end up inside the 20.
So it's just at the 10.
So they're turning around, and the players trying to get the fans fired up here as they should be. Have a lot of players' families come into town today to watch the game for the weekend.
Oh, yeah.
We had talked to quite a few of them today as they stopped in at the store, and they were from Arizona and the Carolinas were in, Illinois, and all over. So great weekend to be able to come out and watch a game because you get that extra day for traveling.
Yeah.
With a lot of businesses being closed on Monday, Labor Day. We hope everybody has a safe Labor Day holiday. Shahan will run that out of bounds. He'll pick up a yard and take the clock down to 38 seconds. Looking downfield, going deep. Has him open and just overthrew him. I think that was Treader out there.
Yeah, Treader on the far side. Another step and a half, and Treader, he would have caught that, and he was gone. Yep. And it wouldn't be the first time that it happened. We saw him do it on that 90-yard run back.
They turn around and have the opportunity to score very quickly.
Yeah.
It's going to be interesting to keep track of their season and see how they come out in their conference. Looking deep again, going across the middle. New receiver out there catching that one, number 12, and that's Mike Rodriguez. He's a senior and out of Hastings, Minnesota. They get up to the line quickly. And downs it quick to stop the clock as they're out of timeouts.
22 seconds left in the ball game here.
Basically, it is line block, pass block, receivers go deep.
Yeah.
Keep one of them for a safety valve, and that's all
so you
can
don't
do.
get nothing over the middle. Yep.
Red Hawks flushing him out of the pocket, going deep.
And that's going to be...
That's intercepted.
It looks like... That's Devin Smith.
Yep. And that's going to seal the deal for the Red Hawks. As there are 6 ticks left on the game clock. And contribute that interception to the pressure put on by the defensive line there. As they really had no time to set up as well as he would have liked. So come out, take a knee, and that will be it. And Coach Ron Ernst will pick up his 197th victory?
This is 179.
179, okay. And that is it as the clock will run out. And the Red Hawks are victorious in their season opener here at Ingalls Field with a 46-38 victory over the Osborne Aggies. I want to thank our executive producer Riley Eisenhower, Casey Hansen on color. I'm Howard Hansen. Tonight's MWC TV contest was brought to you by Ripon College, Augsburg University, the Midwest Conference, Stretch Internet, and the Ripon Channel. Thank you for joining us, and please visit www.midwestconference.org for more information on MWC TV and Midwest Conference sports.